What's up, nerds and nerdettes and wee little tiny nerdlings all? It's your buddy Big Johnny G with a couple of the 20-sided warriors on a Sunday night. Screw work tomorrow, right? Screw work. Alright, so this is, me and Ron have played this before. I don't know, we did it on camera, though.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Alright, this is definitely the first time this is being filmed on camera. Ryan is a big fan of the Disney and the Star Wars Villainous.
Yep.
So let's see how this all works. I'll start things off and moving my villain.
So you're starting off, so that means Ron gets 1 power.
Oh, I forgot that. Yes.
And I think I start with 1 or 2.
Nope, that's over here. Setup. That's what we forgot on this setup page. Domain shuffle together. Drawer started. No, which one?
Right here.
Oh, second player, first player nothing. Second player 1/3, and fourth is 2. All right. Yes.
My 2.
2. Okay, and there's a crying dog in the background. If I let him out of the room, he'll just be crying outside the door to come back in. Okay. Oh, symbols. Yeah, this. Let me come over here. Mojo, buddy, could you just please not? Okay, perform action. Perform the available actions in any order. Okay, that's what you can do more than one. Okay, so 2. Yeah, I think I'll start off with getting some resources. Since I didn't start with any, because I was greedy enough to be first player. For Loki and his objective to gain and spend 10 mischief. Ha 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 ha. I can play a card. Let's look at this for a second. I'm going to play an ally. Now, if I remember, the allies get played underneath. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to... Oh, no, I can't. I don't have resource points.
Yes.
I almost forgot the damn resource points.
Yes, very important.
Items get played to... they can get played to an area, too, right?
Items can be played to an area,
Yeah.
unless it says, like, add to an ally. Mm-hmm. But some items can just...
Yeah.
some items can just be played. And some are, like, upgrades.
Well, this is stuff I need to do anyway, so I'm going to... Why does this say nothing with an asterisk on it? Let me check his Just Trust Me card. There's something right here on his personal sheet. I don't know... As you see right here, there's an asterisk on the pay. Oh, pay 2 power to gain. That's it. Okay, to gain 2. So I'm going to take the 2 I just got, put that back in. I'm going to play Just Trust Me, and I'm going to gain 1 mischief. Because I don't have any yet. Could also have spent if I had a mischief, but I don't. Okay, so I moved. I performed an action. I could perform more. What else is here? We have... well, there's nothing for me to fight, to vanquish. And the other is to get rid of cards.
Yeah, discard action. You can discard any number of cards from your hand. And because if you're looking to try to get different cards from your deck, at the end of your turn, you draw back up to the hand size of 4 if you don't
discard.
already.
I'm going to discard that 6-pointer for now. And then that's it. Then draw cards. So I'll draw it back up.
Excellent.
And we'll pass the torch figuratively to Ron, who is running Doc Ock. Tedious. Okay, let's see if I let Mojo out. What happens here? You ready, Mojo? Come here. Want to go out and see Mommy? When you stop playing, if you go see Mommy? I don't know where Mommy is. Go find her.
And there's the turn sequence in case you need it.
No, thank you.
I think every rule book should have the same information. And it's pretty... basically everything is run by your what's this called? Your domain.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
Yeah, you just follow the
Yeah,
icons.
you come here and like you vanquish. You can relocate someone, draw, use a card or
gain resources.
Yeah. I am just
Mojo.
trying to strength. Okay, that's why I'm thinking. Cost.
When mommy comes back, I'll let you back outside to her.
All right, I shall move to the Atomic Research Center. I shall acquire 3. 3! 3 tokens. 3. And I shall spend 3 to bring out an ally. Mysterio.
Oh, Mysterio.
Mysterio. I forget. Dude, I could put them. Put them here, and I can put them
in any space.
Anywhere you, yeah.
You know what?
And you can have multiple. It's not like that. It's not like that location is now locked to other things. You can have multiple allies, multiple items.
That's how you'll build up your strength.
Yeah, as long as they're all legally played, and as long as they're paid for, you're good.
Looks like he's putting the Sinister Six together.
Yeah.
Straight.
Damn straight.
Well, if Marvel's not gonna do it, Oh my god. What do I? No. Okay. So I moved. I played. Is there anything else?
You got to vanquish, which is no one to vanquish. You can play a second card if you've got the resources for it.
Unfortunately, I don't have the resources for it, so right. I am going to have to end my turn.
Okay.
All about the resources,
I have
man.
to draw my card.
Draw back up to 4. All right, now
The mighty Mad Titan himself.
Mad Titan Thanos. My objective is collect all 6 Infinity Stones. Of course it is. So let's see how we want to start.
Thanos had a lot of schemes long before the Infinity.
Yeah. He does one thing once and he's just locked in forever.
That's it.
But all right, let's see what
He even had a helicopter.
the Thanos copter. Yes, he did.
Is that like the Peter copter?
All right, let's start out by moving Thanos to the Infinity Well to gain 3 power. There we go. That was my gain resources. We have 2 player cards here. So I will start out by paying 2 power to play the Space Throne. This location gains relocation. Actually, I'm going to play this. Where do I want to play this? I don't think I want this here. I think I want this on Titan. I'll put that on Titan.
Great. Ryan has plans.
And let's see. No. I can play a second card on this space. I will pay 1 power to gain the Legions of Thanos, an ally. We'll play that to Sanctuary 2. And let's see, I gained my resources, I played 2 cards, I have a discard icon here, but I'm happy with what I got, so I will end my turn by drawing back up to 4.
This brings us back to Mischief Loki. Whew, I need to get and spend 10 of my Mischief tokens, and I only got 1 so far. Let's see, so starting with, was it move you start with? Move. Oh, I'm going to go to Jotunheim. God, I got nothing. Maybe I don't go there. No, I'm going to have to go to Odin's Throne. I have to go to Odin's Throne because I need resources. And that'll get me the most. That'll get me 3. 3 resources here.
One thing to keep in mind as you get cards from your deck, there may be condition cards, which are triggered based on certain aspects happening in the game. Some might be when another villain collects this amount of power or has certain things in play, you can then play your condition card and gain certain benefits, so something to keep in mind.
Got nothing to relocate. Nothing to activate.
At least they think those should be in this game. There are the other ones. I don't know if they're even in this one.
Okay, I think... Well, go big, right, guys? Go fucking big.
Yeah.
So, over at the Sanctum, I'm going to spend my 3, bring my Force Giant allies into play. Moved, played 1 card to get me back up to 4. And then all the pressure is on Ron to let me win.
You got it, John. You got this.
Oh, he's sleeping now. I heard her come back in, but I'm going to let him be.
Is that cold? It's fine.
All right, the Doc Ock.
Oh, my turn?
Yes.
I shall move to Empire State University because Doc Ock is all about athleticism. And
Maybe he's there for the science courses.
possibly. I shall collect two power tokens. And I shall spend 3
This back here. There's some rules for
To
that
bring
on
out-
the back of this book. That's why I was
Okay.
to bring out the Hobgoblin.
Ah, yes. Sinister 6 is growing. Oh, you're up now, Mojo? Oh, look at that. I can do that.
Who knows?
Well, you too, Moxie, huh? Okay. And you smell of cooking. That's what it is. You want to go to the kitchen.
Count the
Okay,
2,
let's go
plant
find
the
Mommy.
car.
Go find Mommy.
Do I stop or do I actually draw a fate card?
Ah.
I have that option.
The fate cards are a little bit different in this one because in the other ones, the villains keep control of their own fate decks, and when a fate action is used, you declare whose fate deck you're drawing cards from. But for this one, you'll draw 1 fate card off the top, and you decide which of the 2 of us, me or John, you're going to use that fate card against, unless it has a specific character's icon on it. Because all of our individual fate decks have been shuffled into that. So there are 3 different kinds. There's the common ones, and then there's ones for you, there's ones for Loki, and there's ones for Thanos. So it has the icon on the bottom. I believe it's played against that character. And that's going to screw us up. If you start playing fate cards on us, that will mess up our schemes and start delaying our tactics.
I wanted you to know where they were. All right.
You know what?
But it was because of me.
Yes.
Oh, no. Next time, just keep going.
Well, I want you to witness my.
Okay, fair enough.
You know how I'm going to win the game. Or not right now. Yeah, I'm going to end my turn right now.
Okay.
Okay?
So, I will start out by moving to... What do we got there? Go to Sanctuary for extra stuff. We can also go to... Yes. I'm going to go to Titan. We gain 1 resource, 1 power, as it were. I can move a card. I want to relocate anybody. I think I'll leave everybody where they are. Add double relocation here. Interesting. Nice. Yes, I will use my player card. I will spend 2 power to play the effect Consult the Well. Choose another player. That player receives a random unclaimed Infinity Stone. Once played, you may relocate an ally to that location. So, the way the Infinity Stones work is that once I'm able to manipulate my Infinity Stones, they don't get played to my domain. Mm-hmm. They get played to one of yours.
Yeah.
And they get attached to your allies. If you don't have an ally in play, you can play one for free from your hand. If you don't have one in your hand, you draw from your deck until you find an ally. So, I'm going to pick Ron. Which Infinity Stone would you like? Time Stone, the Power Stone, the Soul Stone, the Mind Stone, the Space Stone, or the Reality Stone?
Reality.
Reality Stone.
I thought a scientist would take the Mind Stone.
But it might not be for me to me.
And let's see, do I pick who it goes to, or do you pick who it goes to? When a stone enters play, the targeted player randomly picks a stone from the remaining stones in the center of the table, then attaches the stone to one of their allies in play. So you get to select who the stone gets played to. I will tell you this: in order for me to retrieve that stone, I need to kill your ally.
Oh, that kind of sucks.
So yeah, so choose wisely.
I only have 2 allies out,
Yes,
but now I can't pass this to any. It just gets stuck to one.
it gets stuck to one of them.
Oh well. Well.
And the Infinity Stones have their own abilities. You see, they have the icon on them, the activation icon. If you use a space in your domain that has the activate symbol, you can use the ability listed on the stone. The stones all have different abilities.
Perform a vanquish action. Your allies are not discarded as a result of the vanquish action. So, but for the time I have it, if anyone tries to get to
If
me,
anyone comes out, you get to mess them up.
I never like the hobgoblin.
All right, Hobgoblin it is. So that was my Consult the Well card. I can move an ally to that location if I so choose, but I am not going to do that.
Now, a quick question: can we stack up allies in one location?
Yes.
Okay, because I just want to double check that. Okay.
Alright, so I gained my resource, I played a card, I do have a fate action here. And I think I actually will use that fate action. I'm going to draw a card off the top of the fate deck, and let me just make sure I'm doing this correctly. I think I just take it, and do I immediately declare who it goes to, or do I just say I'm playing this on you? Using a fate action, reveal one card from the top of the fate deck, then choose which player to target. Okay. So I reveal first.
So yeah, you have a little strategy there. You get to see what it does and then decide.
Reveal first. Agent 13, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. While Agent 13 S.H.I.E.L.D. is in your domain, you cannot use a relocate action. Well, let's see. I threw the stone on Ron, so let's throw this over in John's area. Let's throw Agent 13 over on... let's throw him over on Jotun. Let's throw her, over on Jotunheim.
She's gonna have a grand time there.
Grand time on Jotunheim. Hanging out with the Frost Giants. And that will be the end of my turn. I will draw back up to 4.
Okay, relax now. The dogs are out of the room. Sit down. I still need damn resources. Okay, so I'm gonna come to the Bifrost. I get 2. That's 3. Just need 2. I can play a card. Oh, fate card. Let's grab a fate card. I'm at Bifrost. Let's see. We got. It's an event. I don't need that.
Oh.
Many loves of Doc Ock. Oh, this is a Doc Ock event. Dr. Octopus cannot play any schemes.
No.
Reward: choose 6 power or draw 4 villain cards.
Oh.
And I believe so. It's an event.
That's the reward for defeating the event. So yeah, it's going to take you 7 points of strength.
Now, can we all contribute to that?
Double check the rules because I think we can. Oh no!
Because it has his icon.
Yes, there are world events that we can all team in on.
But this is him.
Yeah, this is specifically a Doc.
So now I have to bring
we can
out
see.
7 allies to power up the 7.
And you place them on here, not on your board.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can relocate from your board, or you can play them directly to the event space. Yet targeted events must be played against the villain indicated by the icon in the lower right corner, whether or not a global event is already in play.
There you go.
Place this targeted event above the indicated villain's domain. It is not considered part of their domain. Only the indicated villain can relocate allies to the targeted event. This is a personal vendetta only that villain can resolve.
Who the hell loves Doc Ock? Oh, Aunt May did.
What?
Yeah, Aunt May had a relationship with Doc Ock for a while. Doc Ock fell in love with her. I don't think it was a scheme. I think it might have started as a scheme.
That's not Captain Marvel, is it?
Maybe when Doc Ock was Spider-Man?
What?
Oh yeah, he took over being Spider-Man.
Oh yeah. Yeah, like he puts his consciousness in Peter Parker's body, and realizes he's been holding his punches back all these years. It's crazy. He finds out how strong he really is, and realizes, oh, I can't just let everyone know I'm Doc Ock and Peter Parker. I have to pretend like I'm Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And like puts together his own legion of minions as Spider-Man, but Doc Ock is it's hilarious. Yeah, like he becomes the hero while Peter Parker's brainwaves are either stuck in the back of his mind or somewhere else because like his physical body's dying. He's like, I'm not letting this happen. So he puts his brainwaves into Peter Parker and becomes Spider-Man.
In a sense, a lot of people say he was a better Spider-Man than Peter Parker was. And the funny thing is, in the late '80s, was it, Ron? You might remember. The early '90s, they did the Crab and the Hunter storyline where he quote killed Spider-Man and put on the black suit and pretended to be Spider-Man, and he went and he killed Vermin. Spider-Man had just had a fight with Vermin that he barely survived, that rat creature, and Kraven like killed him as Spider-Man. It was like a better Spider-Man than Spider-Man. So they kind of did that storyline already with I mean, not exactly, but the similar setup with another member of the Sinister Six. Where we at? Me still, right?
I think, you just...
that was your fate. Yeah, that was your fate action. That put the fate on Ron.
Now, to play a card, I only got 2 points, but that's okay, because I only need one.
Or scheme special cards that are in your deck. Is that
to play the Scepter of Asgard. Attach the Scepter of Asgard to an ally. This ally gains 2 strength.
Oh, so here you go.
There. Well, the card kind of reminds me too, but that won't mix me up. 2, 1, 2, 3. No.
Oh yeah, I have five additional power.
But I have one more power. Anything else I can do? Negative. Negatory. Oh, well, this is also a discard. And you know what? This is kind of cool, but I don't like the drawback, so I'm going to discard Verity Willis, and that'll be it. I have 2, so I draw 2 more cards. So you raise my hand size to 5, but I got to play with my hand open to all you guys.
What does Agent 13 do again? I already just played it. Can I use relocate? Okay, right.
Until I said my... Oh, no, I can't relocate. I have to place someone there directly. I can't relocate the Giants to go kill her because you can't relocate someone. So I'm going to have to put someone here to take her now.
Yeah, it's pretty weak. It's only 2 power.
Yeah. It shouldn't be that big a deal for an Asgardian.
Yeah, it's true. She is just, as far as I'm aware, Agent 13 has no special. She's just she's a shield agent.
And then to run.
Well,
good luck with those women over there, dude.
Yeah. Obviously, I made an impression at the university.
Yeah.
Which I'm running back to the Atomic Research Center. I will gain 3.
There's all the college co-eds wanting to sleep with a professor for an easy grade.
Right. And I guess I will spend 1 power point to bring out the Master Planner's henchmen, but they're going to run defense.
Okay.
Because they have 2.
Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. You may discard any number of them. Oh.
Let me take a look. Top 3 cards. Alright, well, I'm not going to discard any of them. Alright, for my second action, I will spend yet another. And I will bring out another. Alright, and since I already know who,
Did you discard any of them before? I wasn't watching.
No, I didn't. I chose not. I'm not.
So you know
that you may discard any number of them. So you already know the top 3 cards of your deck.
And that'll be it for me right now because until I get rid of that scheming, or at least that little domestic incident.
Yeah.
Had a little inappropriate actions over at the university.
So the many loves of Dobie Gillis, many loves of Doc Ock.
I will move to the Infinity Well, gain 3 power. Let's see. There are 2 different things I can do here. I think what I'd like to do is... No. Ah!
No.
Oh, this would be mean.
Yeah.
But we're villains.
True.
That's the point.
Pirate.
Yeah, pirate. I will start... Okay, so I gain my power. I will play Consult the Well. Choose another player. That player receives a random unclaimed Infinity Stone. Once played, you may relocate an ally to that location. I will pick Ron.
There you go.
So, which stone would you like? Time Stone, the Power Stone, Soul Stone, Mind Stone, Space Stone. And I believe only one character can hold a stone at a time.
Oh yeah, you're gonna load up all my guys and then you're gonna obliterate them.
Well, he has an easier choice of taking you out. Right now, I only have one ally out. Has a
Very powerful ally at
6.
that.
So yeah, he wants to make it easy. Hey, come on! It's like any predator in the wild, right?
No, all my guys are getting all these stones going, wow, we get all this
We got an
power."
Infinity Stone. Hey, fellas. Oh, that's Thanos.
Oh,
You can really take Spider-Man now.
well, since I only have 2 real allies out, and I only have 1 open. So guess who's going to have to get it?
Yeah.
No, not Mysterio.
So which stone does Mysterio want to have? Time, power, soul, mind, or space? The Time Stone, gain 1 power, draw 1 villain card. Power Stone, place 2 +1 strength tokens on an ally you control. Soul Stone is play an ally for free from your discard pile. Mind Stone is find any card in your deck, then add it to your hand. Space Stone is you may relocate any number of your allies. Now those are all activation spaces.
Oh, I'm sorry. What was that first? What was it?
The Time Stone, gain 1 power and draw 1 villain card. That's if you were to use a location that has... Where is the symbol? Do you not have the activation symbol?
Oh no, he doesn't have activation symbols. I have to draw cards.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's a specific card that I pull out to activate.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
I
that.
just noticed that too.
Oh,
yeah.
now I'm just going to play Infinity Stone something right to Doc Ock because now you can't use him.
Yeah, because
Well, you don't know how many activation cards.
That's
he has
true.
right
He may have a bunch in his hand.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's kind of like even though Mysterio, he has a specific.
I see. Yeah.
But if I want to activate, like say something, like say I got a card or something, I have to whip out another card and activate.
Gotcha. All right. Interesting.
It's fun how unique each of these villains.
That's what I love about this is that it's like, hey, here are the same 6 actions. You're all going to be doing these same 6 things in some way, shape, or form, but the way you use them is different. That's what's fantastic about this game system, I think.
All right, give me the time.
Time Stone. There you go. Green for Mysterio's green.
You got time for that?
I'll make time.
So that cost me 2. I will then use my second play a card to spend another 2 to play Proxima Midnight. Now, normally, I can't mess with other players' domains. However, can I play them to any domain, or do I have to relocate them to domains?
I think it's the latter.
I think I have to
But double
relocate
check.
them. Okay. So this is going to backfire. Never mind. Not backfire, but it doesn't play out exactly the same way that I want it to. So I'll just play, I'll play Proxima Midnight to nowhere. Proxima Midnight's abilities, when played, defeat a character with strength 3 or less at Proxima Midnight's location. When played. My original plan was I was going to directly play her right where Mysterio is and immediately vanquish him and have the stone in hand. But I can't do that. So I will settle with this.
You better get some allies on those guys, man.
You can, yes. So you can prevent me from getting the stones as I relocate my allies there. If I don't vanquish them on the same turn that I move them, you can perform vanquish actions against allies I move to your board.
And the scores meet or beat.
Yeah, okay.
Though your allies do get consumed in combat unless an ability specifies otherwise.
Yeah.
Right, like the reality stone.
Like the reality
If I
stone.
if
Exactly.
I activate it, I perform a vanquish action, but my allies are not discarded as a result.
Correct.
Well, not nice. Nice for you, not nice for us.
Not nice for us. So that was my gain resources. I played 2 cards. I'm going to keep these 2 cards in my hand, draw back up to 4. And John, it is your turn.
I also love the Art Deco style of these miniatures.
Yes. The Loki one is awesome.
Now, still need some energy. Then I gotta hopefully get someone to send over to deal with Agent 13. I got one in reserve. Let me go back to Odin's throne to grab another 3, knocking out the 4, which is probably the most power I've had this whole game so far. And I can activate, I can play a card, or I can relocate as soon as I get rid of her. Let me see. I'll spend 2 for my power. And I will bring Lorelei 2 points into Jotunheim. Heroes at Lorelei's location have their strength reduced by 2.
Oh, okay. So Agent 13 is effectively a 0.
But I can only play 1. So I think that's...
Is there a vanquish? There's no vanquish.
No.
That's an activate.
Yes, I think that's it. So let me draw back up. And then Ron.
Once again, since I don't learn, I'm a man, I don't learn from my mistakes. I'll go back to the university. I will collect 2 power points, or whatever they are. And I will spend 2 to bring out Electro. And I will place him back up on Stereo. If I can find
Space.
Final Frontier. Alright, I know who this is. Electro. All heroes. Yeah, Electro's location. Okay, -1 strength. Okay. That's... Oh.
Let's say all heroes or all allies?
All heroes.
Oh, all heroes. Okay. I was gonna say, does the Mysterio get +1? But no.
No. Heroes, not
Gotcha.
allies. And I'm going to need allies very soon. All right.
The way Ryan's dumping these stones on you?
Yeah, I know. I gotta bulk up all my guys, just so that hopefully they can survive the incoming onslaught. So, all right, I'll draw a card and I'll pass it to Ryan.
All right.
Just give me another.
I will be moving Thanos to Titan, gain 1 resource. I will be relocating.
Will you now? You seem to be hesitant.
It's a matter of who am I relocating? Yeah, let's do this. I will use the first relocation action to move Proxima Midnight over to the undersea base, because you don't have enough cards over here. There we go.
Move this up a little bit like that.
Also true. So there's Proxima Midnight. She's stacked up with all these other dudes. I'm then going to use the second relocate to not move an ally. I'm going to move the Space Throne over to... Ooh, let me double check if I can move multiple spaces or not. Because some of these games you can move to an adjacent space, and some of them you can move them anywhere. So let me double check.
It's anywhere.
Is it anywhere in this one?
Double check since it's been a while. Yeah, but I believe it is anywhere.
Relocate allies or items from a location or domain to another location. Oh, to another location. Okay, great. The base game, the Disney game, you can only move it to adjacent spaces, which is very interesting. But I guess they're like that's a little too restrictive, so let's do away with that. So I use that relocate to move her. I use this relocate to move the throne over to this spot. So I gained my power. I did this. I did not play a card. And I actually am not going to use the play a card, but I will do the fate action.
That's what I was looking at.
Armless. This is I think it's a Doc Ock card.
Yeah, I see the symbol right.
Remove an ally or villain item from any domain and shuffle it back into that villain's deck. An ally. I need to double check something about Thanos' rules.
What's going to happen to the gem?
Yes.
That's what I was thinking.
Let's see. If the ally attached to the stone is defeated or removed, the Infinity Stone remains as an unattached item in the villain's domain and may not be attached to another character.
Ooh.
Only Thanos can collect the stone by sending one of his allies there to retrieve it. Okay, then. I will use that to send Mysterio back to the deck.
Alright. Mysterio just goes back to my deck.
Shuffle back into the deck. The stone stays there unattached to anybody.
Okay.
It still stays there. It's still there as a thing that can get used.
Does Proxima then...
Proxima still is hanging out over there. She's just chilling.
Yeah, he didn't do the...
I need to move her back to my realm.
If he did Vanquish, then it would be gone.
Yeah. But yeah, she would disappear if I used the Vanquish action. But I did not. That's just an effect of that fate card. So now the stone is unhinged. That changes my plans. That worked out in my favor greatly. That will be the end of my turn. I did not play any cards, so there's no need to draw. So draw over here.
That's right, he didn't play any cards. Huh. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to move here. Use Vanquish on Agent 13. I'll get rid of Lorelei also. That's over here. Now, I double play a card, but I got 2 resources left. Not going to be playing a card. Interesting. Okay, that's not going to help me now, though. So no Vanquish, no... get a Fate. That seems to be the last thing I'll do here. I also got Armless. Move an ally or a villain from any domain.
Were these shuffled?
They were, but...
That's brutal.
Give it another shuffle. Sometimes with newer decks, I actually think you should shuffle between drawers. I hadn't seen a problem yet, but now that it's
That's
arising...
3 Doc Ock cards in a row. Because the Agent 13 was the first one.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And then it was
Doc
Many
Ock.
Loves of Doc Ock, and now 2 Armless back-to-back.
No, Agent 13 isn't a Doc Ock specific card.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she was the first pull off the top of the deck.
So, who am I going to get rid of? Let's get rid of your minions there.
Can
Thanos.
you use that on me, or is it a Doc Ock only card?
Oh, it is a Doc Ock only card. Yeah, that's right. Oh, sorry, Doc. We'd rather thin out the Mad Titan, but that's not a possibility right now. So let's get rid of Electro and at least make Thanos' job a little tougher with Hobgoblin.
They're not dead, they're just back in your deck.
And I also did not have an opportunity to spend a card, so nothing to draw back up. So it's back to you, brother. None of my super cool Loki cards have come out yet.
Let's see if that pans out a little bit better.
Alright. Well, back to the Atomic Research Center to grab me 3 more of these widget tokens.
Was there some like little cartoon ally that just ran around all the time going gadget gadget? Is that from something? Am I making that up?
Gadget.
Maybe it was something I watched as a kid and I just remember I can't remember what it is.
Nah, that's not ringing a bell at all. I mean, I think Inspector Gadget, but that mine's not.
Yeah, let's go Gadget. Whatever, but
Go Gadget arm. Go Gadget nose.
I'm going to attempt this. I'm going to spend 8 points to bring out Lab Equipment, which is the card, which is the activation card. I will use that on the Reality Stone to perform a Vanquish action. And I will Vanquish
Proxima.
get her out of my realm.
do your allies need to be at her location or is it any location? It might be any location.
It just says perform a Vanquish action.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
And I don't think it has to be
Let's
any.
see.
I agree with the way you're reading that.
defeat one character at any location in your domain by using one or more of your
I would
allies.
figure that would be for an Infinity Stone.
Yeah, right.
If I was to like use Doc Ock to get rid of her.
Oh, that's right. It does say perform a vanquish action. You're using that's right. You're using the Infinity Stone. So yeah, I think that reads as you can use it anywhere.
Yep.
Because I think the vanquish action on your board, you need to have your allies there. But I think the way the stone is going, you can use it anywhere. Like that would make a lot of sense. Because the regular vanquish is you need to have your allies at that location.
Yeah. Right, exactly.
But all right, I will take that into the discard pile.
So, okay.
It's all right. I got plans.
Not making your job easy,
Oh,
Ryan.
that's fine.
That was my first, and I will.
Listen, Thanos has more than one plan. Otherwise, it wouldn't be
I'll
Thanos.
spend my last 3 to bring out. Oh wait. Oh yeah, that's the game. A speciality card. Let them try to defeat me. I pay as many power as I can. Reveal that number of cards from the top of the Fate deck. You may play one revealed hero to Dr. Octopus's location.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's right. The specialty cards that gets you your extra. It's like your extra space.
Yeah.
Right.
Cool.
He's an activation card.
Oh yes, that's right.
Yeah, as many activation cards as I can find. Which, the more activation cards I
The more
have,
you can
the
draw.
more I can look and see, oh, okay.
You can kind of set up like I'm going to use this on this pro. I'm going to use this over here. I'm going to use that over there. Nice.
Right, and, yeah, that's all I can do right
Well,
now.
once something increases hand size, then the most you could ever do is 4 on a turn.
So,
Yeah, you can get cards. You can get more cards than the base 4, I think.
Yeah, I have one that gives
Yeah,
like
the Star
that.
Wars one. There, I like every deck gets a card. It gets at least 2 cards. One of them gets like draw 3. The other one's like draw 5. So you just have a bunch of cards in your hand at any one given time. It's great. All right. So this, I had a different plan in mind, but you vanquishing Proxima changed it just a little bit more. But that's okay. I will go to nowhere. I will use one, what's the terminology they use in this one? Relocate. I will use one relocate action up here to move my Legions of Thanos over to the undersea base. I will then use my second relocation to move the Legions of Thanos back to my board with the Infinity Stone. Now, does this immediately flip when I get this?
That I do not remember.
When an Infinity Stone is in Thanos' domain, Thanos flips it to its specialty side. The stone then follows all normal rules for specialty cards, and Thanos is one step closer to victory. So I flip this, add it to my specialty space. The Time Stone now becomes gain 1 power and draw 1 villain card on an activation space. Interesting. Alright. So I did my 2 relocations. I still can play a card. And I have a Vanquish and a Fate. Well, I can't Vanquish anybody right now. And I don't think I want to play... Actually, I can't play a card. I don't have the resources for that. So, I hate that. So I will do a Fate action instead. Nick Fury. When Nick Fury's shield is played, each other shield hero gains a +1 strength token. While Nick Fury's shield is in play, if a shield hero is played, they gain a strength token. Okay. This is a free card. This can be played on either one of you. So I will play this on... Ooh, let's cover that 3 up. And that will be the end of my turn. I did not play any cards again, so I still have 4, so I do not draw. One down, 5 to go.
come on, guys, let me scheme.
You're almost done with that. Well, 4.
Yeah, but that's not the scheme.
No, it's not the scheme. No, it's not.
Just let me get the Sinister Sticks back together, please. Come on. Let me scheme.
What's Doc Ock's objective? Complete 3 schemes?
Yeah, like 5 schemes.
Oh, 5 schemes. Wow. Yeah, Boba Fett in the Star Wars game, it's like you gotta collect 3 bounties.
Yeah.
Which sounds easy, But then the criteria on the bounties are crazy in some of them. More frost giants.
Sure.
And then vanquish.
Wow, Nick Fury's only at 2 power. Interesting. Oh, but he buffs up all the other shield agents in play. That's what it is.
All right, Ron.
All right. What do I want to do? What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? You know what? You know what I can do? I will go to the hidden laboratory.
How do you know where it is?
It's hidden from everyone else.
Oh.
Now, is that Dexter's lab or?
Was it Mandark's
Well,
laboratory?
Well, after all, Dexter is my assistant because he has, the big glasses that look like goggles.
He does kind of look a little like Doc Ock.
All he
Jr.
needs
to
is
a certain degree.
a small versions of.
Yeah, he gets 2 arms instead of 4.
Right.
Omelette du fromage.
Okay, I will collect 1 power point, and I will actually discard. I will discard. Discard a card. I can discard more than 1 card.
You
right?
can discard as many cards from your hand as you want, and draw back up to 4 at the end of your turn.
True story.
Discard that. Actually, you know what? Fuck, I'll just discard all.
Okay.
Yeah,
Full
yeah.
reset.
I will draw a fate card.
Okay. Reveal that.
Mockingbird. When Mockingbird Shield is played, place a +1 strength token on Mockingbird
Ooh.
Shield for every other hero in her location.
Okay.
She builds up.
So you get to choose who you play that on.
Alright, well, I'll just play it on you.
Okay. Which location do you want to cover? Sanctuary 2, Titan, Infinity Well, or Nowhere? Sanctuary 2 has an activate and a 2 power spot. Titan has a fate action and a play a card. Infinity Well has a discard and a play a card, and Nowhere has a
I'll
movement.
put you on the Infinity Well.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you were going to block his 2 points.
Yeah, but I'm blocking 3 points.
Well, you're
No.
blocking the 2 up here.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah, you're only blcking the 2 on the top.
Do you want to drop the block the 2
Yeah,
instead?
you've been using Infinity Well.
I have been using the Infinity Well quite a bit.
Yes.
So I shall draw up to 4
Yes,
and
sir.
then return.
All right, let us move to Sanctuary 2 to gain 2 power. Play a card, activate. I will use the activation on this to use the Time Stone. Gain 1 power and draw the villain card. Play a card, discard cards. I will play. I've got 2 options here. Yeah, let's do this. Play Consult the Well. Choosing the player, they gain an Infinity Stone. John, which Infinity Stone would you like? Power Stone, Soul Stone, Mind Stone, or Space Stone? Power Stone. There you go.
Gee, who will I give that to? Oh,
Oh,
guess I'll give it to my scepter-wielding
yeah, the
Philip
scepter-wielding Frost Giants. Not ideal, but I will deal with that at some point. So I gained my 2 resources. I used the activation. I played a card. I can now discard, but I think I'm good with where my hand is. I gained an extra card, so I still don't draw because I have 4 cards in my hand. Let's do this. As much as the artwork is cool, I need to read the text.
I'm going to move over here, gain 3 power.
Yeah, one subtle thing I like is that all of the artwork in this game is so uniquely detailed for all of the decks and all of the like. It's amazing.
And spend the 3 that I just got to bring in Leia, Loki's BFF. On your turn, you may perform one additional action from the location that Leia, Loki's BFF, is currently at. Relocate. No. Oh, activate. I will activate the Power Stone, and I will add 2 to these Force Giants.
They are becoming a problem.
Yeah.
And now I have a stone lock behind him.
Draw 1, and over to Ron.
Alright, well, the first thing I'm going to do is move back to the Atomic Research Center because they can't get enough of me. I shall collect 3 power tokens. Thank you, sir. Collect 3 power tokens. I will spend 2 to bring out my BFF, the Vulture.
It'd be funny if it literally said Doc Ock's BFF.
Doc Ock's BFF Vulture.
And I will spend 1 more to bring out another Master Planner's henchman.
4/6.
And I get to look at the top 3, top 3 cards like that to see what's going on.
What's going on? Oh, Loki's not from the base game?
No.
Oh.
I can actually discard any.
I think that was the first expansion they did. Was
Loki?
Yeah, and then the Doc Ock, and then the Venom.
Oh, he's on the cover of the small box. If I just turned my head and looked. Oh, good job, dummy.
You're concentrating on your cards.
Dummy. Yeah, so I was looking at the reference card. I saw Hela, Killmonger, Taskmaster, Thanos, and Ultron. I went, oh, hell, Loki's not the base game.
Alright, I'm going to draw my 2 cards and I'm going to end my turn.
As far as powers and everything go, I don't think that's the greatest set of villains that they could have given in the core box, but does cover a lot of bases.
It could, yeah, because you get Ultron, you get Thanos. As far as like, I mean, Hela's recognizable too. And you get Killmonger, Taskmaster for like your more, I guess, street level to a certain degree.
I've always did like Taskmaster though. It's always been one of my favorite minor B villains.
Disservice in the movie.
Yeah, completely. Yeah. And for no reason. What
yeah,
they
it was
did,
bizarre.
What they did that kind of destroyed what the character was served a little purpose.
Yeah.
Other than the fact that because it's a female, she has to have a female villain.
But Drogo was still in the... Or Dragoff was still... I don't know.
Yeah, but really, I think the real problem was Taskmaster.
Yeah.
Just silly. The 2 things I hate is the villain has to be the same sex, and the villain has to have the same power set. In almost every Marvel movie, that's the case. They have Iron Man, Ironmonger, Hulk, Abomination.
Taskmaster was female.
And Black Widow.
Movie, yeah.
Yeah.
Black Widow. You missed that.
Yeah, I completely
It's not.
Completely missed that.
Black Widow's good for one thing, and it's because Yelena's really cool in it, and that's about as.
I didn't like her.
Oh yeah, you didn't like her in that?
I didn't like her until
the
Hawkeye.
Actress did a good.
When she was in Hawkeye,
yeah.
that's when I liked the actress and the character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I will be moving Thanos to the Infinity Well, gaining 3 power, and playing a card, which is costs me no power to play, a small price to pay. Gain 1 power plus 1 additional power for every other villain who controls an Infinity Stone. So I'll be gaining 1 power for the base effect of the card, and John controls an Infinity Stone,
Yes, I do.
and Ron controls an Infinity Stone, so I gain another 3 power on top of what I already did. I have 3 cards in my hand. I will draw up to 4, and my turn is done.
I have an interesting question. So the way this is stated, the Power Stone on an activation, place 2 +1 strength tokens on an ally. I could do that every turn.
Every time you have an activate action...
I could just keep boosting these frost giants.
Yes. Now, you can only use the Infinity Stones once per turn.
Yes.
But you can use them once per turn as long as you have an activation icon
keep
on your space.
Boosting them.
Yeah, they'll be...
And it doesn't worry Ryan, so it means he has a plan. Anyway, okay, so I gotta move. And I don't want to discard. Let's discard. I need points. I'll come here. Grab 2. Grab another 3 because of Leah. That's why I placed her there. Until you guys take her out, I can get massive amounts of power points now.
Out of curiosity, how many power points is she?
You get your glasses fixed. I'm not telling you. Maria Hill. After playing Maria Hill, shield to a location, move any other hero with shield in their name to a new location in any other domain.
Oh! Mockingbird is the only shield hero out right now.
I'm going to play Maria Hill here. Anya. And I can move Mockingbird.
To move Mockingbird, I think you need to put Hill here.
Oh, okay.
But you could put Hill here and then move Mockingbird there.
There we go.
Same difference.
Yeah, pretty much, right? Yeah.
Yeah, they're both 2 power.
Okay, so that was power points. Oh, play a card. Okay, play a card. Take 3. I'm going to back up Leah with some frost giants because I like her being able to grab me those 3 points if I'm not there. And I don't want you guys slapping her around on me. She only has 2 health, as Ryan was asking earlier.
I happen, yeah, so I'm going to grab the 2 before.
And I spent a card, so I'll take a card. And now, on to Ron. Okay. Okay, I gotta shuffle this deck. I just got the same card 4 times.
Yeah,
3 times. 3 times.
Yeah, I did a thorough shuffle of this deck.
Okay. Hopefully that will change things up. Because I like these cards, I keep drawing, but I can't use them yet, and I don't want to discard them yet because they're really cool, but they take up space in my freaking hand.
Mm-hmm.
While Ron is here laughing at us all secretly.
No, actually, I'm not. I'm just concerned with my own schemes, which have nothing to do with the cosmos or, revenge on Thor. I just want to kill Spider-Man.
I don't want revenge on Thor. I just want to cause mischief. Gain 10 mischief, spend 10 mischief.
I just want to control the very fabric of the universe itself. That's all.
I'm going to bring out Sandman. When Sandman's used in a vanquish action, you may add Sandman to your hand instead of discarding.
Oh, he regenerates. That's cool.
That's cool. And I actually do have him on a place which I could vanquish people. Nice. I wish I would. See, I'm a master planner. I had no idea that symbol was on there.
Well, the vanquish action, you can apply the vanquish action to any spot on your domain.
Right, as long as my icon is on.
Yeah, as long as your icon's there. Now, the ally, you have to have allies on the same spot as a hero in order to vanquish them. That's the trick.
Oh, so in other words, someone's here, I actually have to have a minion here.
Someone to do fighting.
Okay. Which means I have to use a relocate before
Got it.
The many stages of being villain.
I shall take another
Is it a fate?
Fate. Life model decoy shield. When life model decoy shield is defeated, find a hero, if there is one, in the fate discard pile, and replace life model decoy shield effect.
That's cool. Who are you playing that? Are you playing on me? Or are you playing it on John?
You know what? Maybe I'll play it on John. Haven't done anything.
I haven't bothered you.
I know, but this doesn't do anything to you. When life model decoy shield is defeated, find a hero. You see, get a hero. I don't know. Where do I want to?
Which location do you want to block?
Well, he keeps getting power, so.
All right.
And I shall draw a card. And I shall end my turn.
All right. I will be moving to nowhere.
Nowhere special?
Nowhere special.
On the road to
On
nowhere.
the road to nowhere. I will start out by playing a card. And I will spend 1 power to play that card. I will play the Legions of Thanos, which I will then use in a Vanquish action, which is the space down there, to use the Legions of Thanos to defeat Maria Hill.
She got ravaged.
She got ravaged by the Legions of Thanos. I have
She out like Vice President Newman.
I now have a second one of these. I will relocate
To New Hampshire.
this Legion of Thanos to Sanctuary 2.
Sanctuary! Sanctuary!
I'm not going to use that second relocation. I vanquished, I played a card. I can fate. Let's fate. Deactivation switch for Ultron?
An Ultron card got in here?
That should not be in here.
No. No, it should not. Redraw.
Another Ultron card. Well, wouldn't you know it? Another Ultron card.
So we got a
Okay,
whole
here we go.
Ultron
No,
deck.
this
Oh.
is not. This one's for me.
Ah.
Sacrifices must be made. And this is a Thanos card. Before moving, for each of Thanos' allies in play, he must either pay 1 power, discard a card from his hand, or remove the ally. Reward for completion, Thanos removes 1 ally controlled by each other villain. This is an event card for Thanos with a rating of 7. So I need to take care of that.
Like Juan's lovers.
Yes. She's almost got taken care of.
Allies I could have been using.
This changes many things. That is the end of my turn. I will draw up to 4, and I am done.
Here we are. Come here! Wah, 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 wah. I'm power hungry. Power hungry, I tell you. Come over here, get 2 power. 1 and 2. We will unfortunately say goodbye to Leia and I guess the Force Giants because they're connected, right?
No.
Oh, so I will say goodbye to the Force Giants to take care of the life model decoy.
Yeah, that you can absolutely do. Now,
Now, a hero? What is that called reading?
when Life Model Decoy is defeated, find a hero, if there is one, in the Fate discard pile, and replace Life Model Decoy with that card. So I would assume you get to choose which hero in the discard pile gets played to where Life Model Decoy was.
Come here.
So now does he have control of that hero?
No,
Or
the hero gets played to where the LMD was.
so no, that's just like a double whammy. He defeats one and then
And another one immediately comes out to block the same exact spot.
Agent 13 again.
Agent 13.
Turns out the other one was just a life model decoy after all.
Fembot.
It's a fembot.
Ah!
Awesome.
They keep talking about making another one, but I don't know. I think he's not happy with the scripts they keep proposing.
Another what?
Austin Powers movie.
When Ron said fembot, I didn't even think Austin Powers. I was thinking where he got that from.
Yeah.
Oh,
Got that from the $6 Million Man Bionic Woman.
Oh, I see. I knew the reference as Austin Powers.
And also, by the way, the telephone ringing sound of Austin Powers, he got from an older spy spoof movie from the 60s called Our Man Flynn.
Oh my goodness.
Our Man Flynn. There was at least 2 of those movies.
So does Austin Powers exist in the same universe as the $6 Million Man? Is that what we're saying? If they're the fembots are the same thing?
Maybe.
Interesting.
And we'll answer that for $1 million.
Did
What
you,
else
did
can
you
I do?
know that she was a fembot? Yes we did.
Yes, we did, Austin. And that's it. Nothing else. Yes, we did.
Yeah, just, he gives it a look like, and
These
then move
two.
on.
And Ron.
All right. Once again, back to the Atomic Research Center, getting my three measly tokens. Let's see if I have enough for alimony. All right, I'm gonna attempt this. I will pay 2. Genius Scientist. Draw 5 cards. Discard 4 cards from your hand. So
Okay.
So basically, you know.
Draw 5 first, and then out of the remaining 8 that you have,
Yeah.
you got to get rid of 4 of them.
3.
Wile E. Coyote. Genius.
5.
Took me 55 years to realize that Wile E. Coyote was not playing Ralph in Ralph and Sam. That is actually a different character, Ralph E. Wolf.
I'm not even sure I know what you're talking
One in
about.
Ralph, one in Sam. It looks like Wile E. Coyote and a sheepdog.
Oh, okay, I know that
And
bit.
they,
yeah,
and they have to clock in like it's a regular
and
job.
then they go back into fighting.
Yeah, so Sam E. Wolf is literally a different character.
Huh.
His eyes aren't yellow like Wile E.
Like Wile E.
Coyote's
Coyote's,
are,
yeah.
and he has a jutting tooth that comes out. And I've looked and I've looked. They've never done a scene together.
Alright,
Which is why, since I was a kid, I
Yeah,
always
you
thought
thought
it
they
was
were
just
the same.
Wile E. Coyote playing a different character. Oh, man, you got your whole board covered out there now, Ron.
Wow, a lot of people out. We're gonna take care of that.
No, don't.
Would you like some more Infinity Stones?
No. And
Sinister 6 would have a field day with these Infinity Stones.
You can only ever have the Sinister 5. There's only 4 slots plus him.
And
Well, no, yeah, you can bolt the
You
pot
can
down.
have
Yeah, that's right.
yeah.
I don't know why I blanked on that.
off to you, Ryan.
Off to me, okay. Let's see. What am I putting together here?
You're putting together like BS.
Not untrue. I'm going to move to... Yeah, the Infinity Well to gain 3 more power. One of these still got stuck in there. Let's put that over here. Play a card. Play a card, play a card, play a card. Let's spend those 3 that I just got. Shouldn't have even taken them in the first place. To bring out the Ebony Maw.
Hate that guy.
If Ebony Maw is part of a vanquish action by Thanos to defeat an opponent's ally with an attached Infinity Stone, he is not discarded.
Bastard.
He is 4 power. I can play another card. Yes. I'll spend 3 more power to play Black Dwarf. Black Dwarf cannot be played or relocated. Cull Obsidian, I think, is the other name he has.
In the movie.
Yeah. Black Dwarf cannot be played or relocated to events, so I can't use him for this. He is 6 strength, though. It's a lot of strength. A lot of strength. So I gained my resources. I played a card. I can now discard cards, which I don't want to do. So I will draw back up to 4 and pass over to John.
There we go, kids.
That's it, kids. Real hardcore card gaming right here. The stakes are high.
I want to do something first. I gotta come over here. Grab 2. We can play. Oh yeah, play a card. Okay, so I'm gonna spend 4. 2, 3, 4. My specialty, the 10 realms. At the start of your turn, you may spend 3 mischief. Move Loki to the same location as a multiverse character. You may use that location's actions. Remain there until your next turn. Other villains may not move to your location, your current location.
Oh.
Return to any location in your domain on your next turn.
Wow, that's sick. That's why you have to play the multiverse characters on us. Interesting.
Play a fate card. Oh, Thanos.
Ah.
What did it cost? Didn't you just get this?
Sacrifices must be
Oh,
made.
that's what it was. Yeah, okay. Similar kind of titles there. Targeted villain must discard 1 card from their hand for each Infinity Stone they control, up to the total number of cards in their hand.
I control 1 Infinity Stone currently, so I will discard this.
And anything else I can also possibly discard here? No, I will not. So I'll just draw and end my turn, handing things over to Ron.
Thank you, John. Once again, I will go wreck mischief over at Empire State University. I'll gain 2 tokens.
More power, rabbit!
And
I can't not hear that line in Winnie the Pooh's voice. And was it in Infinity War?
Yeah.
I will spend the 2 to bring out Craven, but I will use Craven to finally finish off.
Yes. So, I
Choose
believe
6 power or draw 4 villain cards.
Mischief. Let's see. Each event has a strength requirement in the lower left corner. To resolve an event, play allies directly to the event itself or relocate allies from a villain's domain to the event. Once the combined strength of all allies at the event meets or exceeds the strength requirement, the event is resolved immediately. Do you need to discard those allies? All allies used to resolve the event are placed face up in their respective villain's discard piles. Items may not be played directly to events. Allies with attached items may be relocated to events. So you get that. So these all guys all go to your discard pile. That card gets resolved, and you get the reward events, the reward conditions for that.
All right, so I can either get 6 power, or I could draw 4 villain cards. I guess I'll draw 4 villain cards from my.
That would be your deck.
Yeah.
Yep.
I shall draw. Well, I have already 3 in my hands, but I could draw 4, and can I use them right away? Or
They're just in your hand. There's no hand limit size. There's only a minimum. You have to draw up to 4. If you don't have 4 cards at the end of your turn, you draw up to 4. But I do not believe there is a limit on the number of cards you can have in your hand, unless a card specifically says otherwise.
Oh well, there are no.
So you just draw up. You just draw those 4 cards, and they're in your hand now.
Okay, yeah, I have no villains in here.
No. That's just the villain card is just cards from your deck.
Cards from my deck.
That's that. So you just draw 4 cards from that and add it to your hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they say draw 4. You could draw 4 villain cards.
Yeah, these are your villain cards.
Yes. Oh.
So you just draw.
But when
4
they say
off the top.
villains, I'm expecting.
Oh yeah, no, those are
allies.
allies. Villain cards are just the deck itself. So you just draw 4 off the top.
Yeah, just drawing 4 off the top of your deck.
Let me mix them up for you. I looked at all of them.
I saw.
Yeah, just draw 4 off the top, add it to your hand, and your hand will be 7 cards when you start your next turn.
2, 3, 4. So I did that. I resolved that. Get this away from me.
Oh yes, that goes over here. Oh, that's not going to line up. All right, how have we been doing the rest of these? Okay, word on the bottom. There we go. I was wondering why. I'm like, oh, why are all the fake card backs the same? It's so we don't know whose fake card's coming up next.
Yeah.
That makes total sense now.
And I guess that will be it for me.
Definitely don't have to draw.
No, you don't. Okay, now let's see if I planned this out the right way.
Settled all my alimony payments out in court.
I need to get a drink. I'll be right back. You continue. Just gotta move.
Oh, okay. This is going to affect you, so I'll run you through it when you're back. I will move to nowhere. I will use my first relocate action to move the Ebony Maw to... What's the name of this location again? Oh, the Sanctum Sanctorum. He has the Sanctum Sanctorum as a location?
Sure, he's been there like twice.
Yeah, interesting. Okay. I'll use the first relocation for Ebony Maw. I will then use the second relocation for Black Dwarf. I will then use my play a card space. Oh, I actually have to spend, because a sacrifice must be made, I must spend a power for each ally I move. So I will spend 2 power. I will then use my play a card to spend, I will spend 2 more power to play this Taste of Cosmic Power. Place a +1 strength token on any ally you control.
Okay.
So that would be okay.
Come in, Moxie. Come on in. Okay, so what are you doing?
So here's what I'm doing. So I moved to Nowhere, which has a relocate action, and I also have the Space Throne there, which gives me an additional relocation. So I had Ebony Maw and Black Dwarf on my domain. So I used the 2 relocations to move them there. Because of sacrifices must be made, I had to pay a power for each of them, so I spent 2 power for that. I then have a play a card to play Taste of Cosmic Power. I spent 2 for that. Place a +1 strength token on any ally you control. That ally may immediately vanquish a character at this location with equal or lesser strength that is not discarded at the end of the turn. He does not have enough strength to beat the Frost Giants on his own, but I have a vanquish action at this location. So I'll be using the combined strength of Ebony Maw and the Black Dwarf, neither of which gets discarded at the end of this turn, and they have a combined strength of 11, which is enough to take out the Frost Giants.
Damn.
That's 4 fucking turns of work. I've been working on that.
Damn.
So they stay there. The Frost Giants get discarded. I'll take these back. And now
Power Stone goes to you.
the Power Stones. I have to
Stays
relocate.
here.
So the Power Stone's gonna. Yeah, the Power Stone stays over there. I'll have the Power Stone with Black Dwarf. And I'll need to move them back eventually, but that's for another time. So that's all of the action. Oh, I have a fate action here too. Let's do it. Loki. Jane Foster, the Mighty Thor. Jane Foster, the Mighty Thor, can only be defeated by 3 or more allies. If in Loki's realm, Jane Foster, Mighty Thor gains +1 strength. If in Loki's realm, Jane Foster gains +1 strength, soul marks may not be attached to this card. I don't know what that means, but
Soul Mark.
I guess
Is
that
that
might.
a Gila card?
It's a Loki card.
Oh. I haven't gotten any soul things yet.
I guess that maybe it's just, and maybe there's a soul mark thing that does happen for Hela that can go anywhere else. I'll place Jane Foster on the Sanctum Sanctorum. I have 2 cards in my hand. I will draw back up to 2. Draw back up to 4, and that is the end of my turn.
Okay, I need to play, so I need to be where?
This is an effect.
Dumb question. What's the difference between an area and a domain?
An area is the individual spaces. A domain is the entire board.
Okay.
Let me see.
Why is that an item? Not
I
an
go
effect?
here first.
This is an item that gets attached to him.
And I will spend 2 to bring out the most brilliant of jests. It was the plan all along, but you moved 1 turn before I was able to do this. I'm going to place that on Black Dwarf.
Okay.
The most brilliant jest. I will spend a mischief. I flip it to its spent side, and I place -1 strength tokens equal to their strength on the hero in any domain. So he's at 7.
And they're on the same space as Jane
4,
Foster.
5, 6, and 7. Because he has turned into a frog. So he has no strength.
It's equal to the hero strength that he's on, because he's on the same space as Jane. Is it -5?
Place -1 strength tokens on to their strength on a hero in any domain. So I'm assuming it's just him since it says a hero in any domain.
He's not a hero.
Oh fuck! I can't. He's a villain. I can't play that on him.
You can place it on Jane,
Oh yeah, I can.
and she becomes 0.
She's a 5, so take 2 off. And that's a -5. Put those back there. That was there. Yeah. Expect my mischief. Place a -1 strength token equal to the strength of a hero in any domain. Let's turn her into a frog.
That's so funny. And it's very fitting because Mjolnir is in the picture and it's Jane Foster, Mighty Thor.
Now I will unfortunately sacrifice Leia for the vanquish to vanquish Agent 13. 2 and 2. Oh, Fate.
Fate.
Yes. Fate card. Sif. When Sif is played to a domain, remove 1 ally from that domain back to the villain's hand. If played or relocated to Loki's domain, Loki may defeat this card by spending 3 mischief. When Sif is played to a domain, remove 1 ally from that domain back to the villain's hand.
But that's weird. That's a targeted Fate card. Or maybe we
It's
played
from-
this wrong. Hang on. Maybe the events are the only things that are targeted.
I think you're right.
Because then...
It's just the events. This just means that it came from the deck.
yeah.
Yeah, the events are the ones that are targeted. So when Sif is played to a domain, remove 1 ally from that domain.
So you can play that anywhere.
Yeah. And so I can play this.
You can play that right there and get rid of my guys that are on your
This
spaces.
Sanctum, that's what I was just thinking.
Now, the trick is that hero is entering your domain. So do you want to risk having the hero on your space? That's the trick. That's a really interesting piece of strategy. But yeah, you could totally wipe out my guy. Let's go over there.
And then what happens to Jane Foster?
I think Jane's just chilling. She still has
Yeah,
zero
she goes
strength.
on the 2. Yeah. Just like with the
Yeah,
villain.
just ally. Yeah,
So I'm
fake
gonna have to
cards
do
can be
that.
played in the same space.
I have to do that. Deal with, and it does say 1 ally. So
Yep.
that'll be Ebony Moore. Oh, no, he's the stronger one. I did not get a chance to weaken him. So yeah, take Black Dwarf back.
And discard, right?
Back to the villain's hand.
Oh, hand. Oh, hey, I'll take that. That's fine.
From the ally, from that domain, back to the villain's hand. And that is everything there that I could have done. So we'll draw, and back to Ron. Yeah, I was literally my next. I misread it, but I thought I was able to play that on Ebony Moore, so I thought that was my thing. Oh, I was going to knock him down, turn him into a frog.
Move to the Atomic Research Center. I will grab me 3 tokens. I will then spend 3 to bring out Mysterio to boost up Vulture.
I think we see Voltron.
Boost him.
And finally, during your turn, if there are at least 5 of your allies in your dominion and at least 1 of your allies at each location, you may play Sinister 6 and complete this scheme.
Nice.
I have completed a scheme.
Very nice.
How many schemes do you need to complete?
5.
5.
You 2 need 5. I need 10 mischief. But some of the mischief things give you more than just 1.
Oh, okay.
I just gotta get to come out my goddamn deck.
That's why the discard action can come in handy, because you can purge cards from your hand and keep drawing back up.
Yeah. So they agree outside.
Okay, yeah, I guess I'm done right now.
Done. It's a done deal.
And passing the torch.
Let us
And
move.
since I have 4, I don't have more than 4. I don't have
All right. We'll move Thanos back to Titan. I will be generating a resource. However, in order to use this relocate action, I need to spend a power to bring an ally back because of my sacrifices must be made. So I will be returning the Ebony Maw. Oh, that's correct. Actually got discarded because Black Dwarf left the field. I will be returning the Ebony Maw, which comes with the comes with the stone. Yes, there. So that is my second Infinity Stone. Back where it belongs. Place 2 strength tokens on an ally you control. Gain the power, but I had to spend it. Move a card. Play a card. Play a card. You know what? I think that's a misprint. That's really funny.
Why? What?
I will. So this was a card that was just out.
Yeah.
I have the exact same card in my hand. One is labeled an item. One is labeled an effect. I think it needs. This should be labeled as an effect.
I think so.
Because I'm like, this isn't an item. This is just a one-off. Like they gain the strength and that's it. It's very interesting.
Is there a write-up in your
No.
your cheat sheet about that card? So I got some write-ups on specific cards.
Yeah.
In mine.
No.
Yeah. If
Very
it's a misprint,
interesting.
then yeah, it's got to be.
I think it's just
gotta be
about because I think it should be an effect. The way it reads, it should be effect.
Mhm.
Very interesting. All right. So I gained the power. I used it to relocate Ebony Maw back to my domain. I used the relocate action here, so I have a play a card. And I have the fate. Yes, I have the fate action. Let's play a card. I have 2 power left. That's what I'll do. Spend a power to play Legions of Thanos. To sacrifices must be made.
They must be.
So that is 2 of the 7. That's right. I can't use Black Dwarf on that space. Okay. Fate action. I'm not going to take my fate action. I'm going to pass on that. I have 4 cards in my hand. Don, over to you. Oh, you still have my stuff.
Over here. Grab some 3 power. Knocking me up to 4. I will play a card. We'll play the Giants.
What Giants? Jesus Christ. And they get the +2 from the Scepter.
Activate. Nothing to activate. No reason to relocate. Got my 3 played, so I'll just draw back up and mine goes. Not a lot of action for me there, but setting things up. Getting things in motion.
University, give me my 2 tokens. And I will spend 1 to bring out lab equipment, which acts as an activation. I will put that here. Here, get in there. This is an item. I will spend another, and I will put another item here. And I will draw a card, and that will be my turn.
Okay. I will be moving to. We have so much power left. Oh, let's do this. I'll move to nowhere. To play the card for 1 power. Warp Reality. Search your discard pile for an effect card. Put it in your hand. I will be searching for... There it is. Small price to pay. Add that to my hand. I can then perform a Vanquish action. I will be using the Vanquish action of Legions of Thanos to defeat Mockingbird over on Sanctuary 2's. Legions of Thanos get discarded, as does Mockingbird. I will not be relocating because I need to spend power to relocate, and I don't have any power to relocate right now. Oh, I can discard cards. I don't want to get rid of Ebony Maw, though.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
No, I
Come on, discarding's fun.
I'll keep that, and I will... do I want to fade again? I'll fade again. Thor... Oh, okay, that's 3 Loki cards in a row. Should I put this back and draw again? Reshuffle and draw again?
I guess so.
I'm going to do that, because that's messed up. That 3 different... Let's do this.
There's a lot of cards in that deck.
A lot of cards in this deck, so let's be real diligent about this time. Well, you know what? I know this trick I can do. Let's do it like this. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll just start alternating.
Yeah, that sometimes helps. I've got to start generating some damn mischief.
And we'll put these, just kind of push these
The whole
together.
thing. I can get some multi-person versions of myself out and play.
I'm curious to see what the artwork is on those. If it's going to be from the show or I guess it's the comic.
Yeah, this whole seems to be comic.
Yeah.
oriented.
Let's see what we get this time. Ah, okay. This is a little bit better. Really? That's who this goes to?
Well,
Captain America, Steve Rogers. Oh, well, no, it's just part of your deck. That's right. It's going to go to you. When Captain America Steve Rogers is defeated, reveal cards from the top of the Fate deck until you find a targeted Fate card for the villain who defeated Captain America Steve Rogers. Then play that card on that villain. Wow. Let's play this. Oh, you don't have any fake cards out on you right now. Let's throw this.
he's looking pretty.
Let's throw this on your Vanquish. Or one of your Vanquishes. That is the end of my turn. I have 4 cards in my hand, so I do not need to draw.
Okay. Shoot. Okay. I have to go here, so I do need power, damn it. Got another 2. And then I will pay 2 power to bring out my Just Trust Me card. And I will gain a mischief. An unspent mischief point there.
Excellent.
And, there you go. Fate. Let's bring this into play. Another Doc Ock card.
Oh no.
Iron Man.
I think it's just part of that deck,
Yeah,
but
true.
you can play it anywhere.
True, I can play it anywhere. Iron Man Invincible. When you perform an activate action, if Iron Man Invincible is in your domain, you must immediately discard a random card from your hand. Iron Man's gonna have some words with
I was gonna go there next turn. All right.
Thanos' actions over here. That was the Fate. Play a card. I did play a card. I did. I played the Just Trust Me. I I did the fate. That's what screwed me up. That was a fate. Okay. And I grabbed my 2. Wow, that's it. Okay, so Ron. Another quick round for Loki. Back to you.
Okay. Back here, get me some 3 powers. Play a card. Do I want to play a card? I really can't play a card. So, all right, that's it for me. On to you, Ryan.
Okay. I will start out by moving to the Infinity Well. To draw 3 power.
I'm assuming once we run out of cards, we just take them.
You just reshuffle your discard pile and make a new draw deck.
True that.
So I will move here, gain my 3 power. I will then use one of these 2 player cards to play small price to pay, gain 1 power plus 1 additional power for each other villain who controls an Infinity Stone. I will gain 1 power for the base of the card, and you still have one of my stones, so I will gain a 2nd for a 5th. I will then use my 2nd player card to play. Yep, I'll use 3 of the power that I just generated. And play the Black Dwarf on Sanctuary 2.
Oh, damn, he's back.
I do not want to discard right now. Actually, I will discard a card.
What's the matter, Mojo? You were chilling so nice.
Yeah, I will discard 1 card, so I will draw 3 cards and end my turn.
Go back there. What? What do I want to play here? Okay, so, to move first, collect 3 up. I need power. I play another Just Trust Me. Pay 2 power. Miles 3, 2, 2. And to get another Mischief token.
Ooh. Is that considered 3, even though that one is flipped?
I have, yes, because I've
You've already generated it, you just used it to activate it.
I have to gain and spends. That's how I keep track.
Interesting.
That's I'm pouring down near the window. Of course, this is New York City.
That'd be an AC. Pray it's an AC.
Activate. Nothing to activate. Already played a card. Don't feel like relocating. So yeah, Ron.
Alright. I shall move to here. Gain 2.
Captain America and Iron Man would be... Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
2 points.
Or I wonder if it's similar to the Star Wars one, where like the same characters can come up in different villains' fate decks. Because like the Star Wars one, like the Millennium Falcon came up in like 3 different fate decks, and I think like Han Solo showed up in my fate deck, but it also showed up in Kylo Ren's, and it showed up in Darth Vader's.
Makes sense.
What was I doing? Moved here, I grabbed 2. Could grab a fate card. Yeah, I'll grab a fate. Oh, Deathlock!
Ah.
When Deathlock Shield is defeated, the villain who defeated him reveals cards in their villain deck until they find an ally. That card is placed in their discard pile.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, you know.
Me? Which
Yeah.
place would you like?
I'll just throw 'em here.
Ta-ta. Got it. It
that-
matters not.
That was that. And that was the fate. Collect some power. And I'm not going to locate. I'm not going to get rid of Cap yet because it doesn't really.
Is it blocking anything that you need?
Not really. I mean, you know,
Vanquish and a play a card. Oh, you see, you could be playing 2 cards on this act on that spot.
true, but you know, I'm looking at it going, you know, when Captain America is defeated, reveal cards from the top of the Fate deck until you find a targeted Fate card for the villain who defeats Captain America. That would be me.
You.
Yeah.
I'm like, no. If he's not bothering me, that leave him be. And that will be it for me.
All right.
But
I will move over to nowhere. I will start by playing a card for 2 power, my last 2 power that I have right now. For Taste of Cosmic Power, place a +1 strength token on any ally you control. Let's throw this back on Black Dwarf. That ally may immediately vanquish a character at this location with equal or lesser strength, and is not discarded after this vanquish action. So that will get rid of Iron Man. When you perform an active, oh, that's nothing, that's fine. And then I also have a vanquish action at this location. This card lets me perform one after I complete the +1, but I have an additional one here. I'm going to use Ebony Maw to defeat Deathlock, which gets rid of Ebony Maw for now. When Deathlock is defeated, the villain who defeated him reveals cards in their villain deck until they find an ally. That ally is placed in their discard pile. So let's see. That's an item. That's an effect. That's an effect. That's an effect. I wonder if all... No, there's there's a Legions of Thanos. I'll shuffle these back into the deck.
Oh, I saw... I'm going to look into this.
Uh-huh.
I saw a Doctor Who board game that I think is this.
Oh, really? But not by Ravensburg.
Not by Ravensburg, yeah. Another company did a rip-off game. It looks like a rip-off game where your choices are the Daleks, the Cybermen, the Weeping Angels.
Oh, it's Modern Who. Okay. Well, I guess Daleks and Cybermen are also classic.
And I think it's modern because there's another guy I don't recognize. It seems to think he's African American or mixed guy. Just might be a Time Lord or something. I don't know.
Maybe it's the guy from the End of Time special, the one who tried to summon the Time Lords back.
Maybe.
Is it him?
I have to take a look at the picture again. But yeah, I want to look into the game.
Interesting.
It seems like it's like a rip-off of this.
Yeah.
Doctor Who.
That's interesting, though. I'm surprised Ravensburg didn't try to jump up. I guess because they're really focusing on the Disney. Like, they did Disney, they did Marvel, and they did Star Wars. That is a license with Disney, for sure.
I was online, so I was looking for it. I still don't have the final 2 expansions for Time of the Daleks yet.
So
which they've reissued now. So it's the main. They reissued the main game to have
all the new ones?
The female Doctor.
Oh, but Jodie, okay.
But I still don't know what they did about the other 2. Because I'm still missing 4 Doctors. And we got to play that game again, especially if I get all 4 of them. Because when you regenerate in that game, you literally just take over the next Doctor.
So
and if Ron is playing the next Doctor, then he takes over the next Doctor. So you can take over and replace the one that died. Everyone's Doctor will shift.
That's fine. Yeah, I don't think I've actually played that yet.
It's a dice allocation game.
Yeah,
really
you
cool.
told me about it.
Best way to handle regeneration I've ever seen in a game.
All right, so I moved here. I played a card that was the power up for Black Dwarf. I vanquished for that one, and I had to deal with the vanquish action. So I still have a relocate, which I don't want to do, and I still have a fate. I'll do the. Well, you know what? I'm not going to do the fate. I will just draw my 4th card, and I will move on.
Okay, moving on. I misread one of my cards. I got to rethink my plan.
Yeah, the wording on a lot of them is very specific. I keep running into that too.
You know what? I think I'm going to have to move and to play a card. I think I want to get a fate going too. So let me get 1, 2. But then I am going to be spending 3. So let me grab another 1. Put that back. And I am playing the effect Power of a God. So spend a number of mischief tokens. I only have 2 to spend, so I'm going to spend 2 of them. So now I have 3 tokens out of the 10 spent. Equal to the number of strength of any hero in any domain. Remove that hero and any cards or lesser strength ally in that same area. Well, he doesn't have anything lesser than 2, but I do see that you have a 2 right there. So let's get rid of Vulture.
No.
With power of a god.
Wow, that's.
I was gonna save that and get a few more points and take care of Black
Black
Dwarf,
Dwarf.
but you just took care of him for me by having him do something cool, you bastard. Fate. Yes, Fate. Oh, we haven't seen Armless in a while.
No.
Remove an ally or villain item from a domain and shuffle it back into the villain's deck. Give it a Sandman. I don't like the fact that he regenerates and comes back and stuff like that.
He goes into my deck.
He's a particulate being.
Yeah, into your deck.
My main deck, not
Yep.
the. Alright.
And then I'll draw it back up. Then Ron can get his revenge on me.
Okay, I shall move here. I should collect more power because I need power to have revenge. 2, 3. And
Okay. Constantly shifting plans and plots and schemes.
can't.
I do like those arms. I really do like
It's
that.
such a cool piece. I keep trying to figure out what the front end of Thanos is. I think it's supposed to be like this side of it, because that's the helmet. And that's because of the gauntlets on the back.
Yep.
It almost looks like the Destroyer,
A little bit.
like at a certain angle.
Also makes him look like he has like crazy old man Irish.
Yeah,
eyebrows.
yeah, right.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Like George Whipple from New York One.
All right. I'm going to have to pass it off to Ryan.
All right.
Damn it.
I will move to the Infinity Well to gain some power because I have none anymore. Spending it like crazy.
You were hoarding it long enough.
I was hoarding it for a while, yeah. And then I had that one big turn. I ended up spending like 8 to get a stone back, which worth it.
Hey, I made it difficult for you, man.
Yes.
You had to work to get that for me.
Let's see.
If I had spent another turn or two just activating and boosting that strength up on him, that's what I should have done with that.
Oh, you know what? That's how I can get some of these cards spent. Interesting. I'll spend 2 of the 3 I just generated to play Taste of Cosmic Power. Place a +1 token on any ally you control. That ally can perform a vanquish, but they're not in a spot to do it. That's not the right source pile. This is the pile. I'm going to place this on him. He now has 3 strength instead of 2. I will then discard. Actually, I will not be discarded. I will just draw 1 card and move the turn over.
Oh, I never moved the camera. Okay. Let's see. I wanted to do something, and I need something for that. Need more energy.
That's my problem. I gotta constantly generate more power. More power!
Hey, just trust me, spending 2 that I just got to get me 1 untapped mischief.
It's 4 now. Okay.
Oh, that was a card. That was a card. Nothing to activate. I don't feel like relocating my giants because I gotta use them eventually. I took my 3, so that's it. Ron.
Okay, let's try this.
Yeah, I have noticed you do end up going through some turns where you end up like doing 1 or 2 of your little actions on a space because you're just like, I just need this right now.
Yeah, I need 2.
I could move this over here to be a little more centralized.
Okay, so So now I have to have an ally in the same.
Yes.
In order to get rid of him.
Yes.
So I will perform a relocate action to relocate Hobgoblin. Come here.
Oh, with my Infinity Stone.
Because he's stuck with it. You know, he has the ring on. He put him here. However, I'm still on the location where I dropped the lab equipment, which this location now gains an activation.
Ah, nice. I see what you're doing. Like, I was wondering what's up with this. Okay.
Yeah, the equipment, when I get lab equipment, I can put that on a spot, and then that then gains activation.
Nice.
I will then activate the Reality Stones
effect
to zap Captain America
and Hobgoblin.
And not worry about losing Hobgoblin.
Smart.
Now, the only thing is of course, whoever defeats Captain America, I have to reveal cards from the top of the Fate deck until you find a targeted Fate card for the villain who defeated Captain America.
Now, the interesting question is going to be, is that going to be any card that has your icon, or are these going to be a targeted event?
Read it again.
When Captain America, Steve Rogers, just in case you didn't know, is defeated, reveal cards from the top of the Fate deck until you find a targeted Fate card for the villain who defeated Captain America, Steve Rogers. And then play that card on that villain.
That's a good question.
That's what I mean. This is kind of weird that...
You know what? I think it's just the first card you reveal that has your symbol on it, whether it be a hero or an event or an effect.
Yeah.
I think you'll take it and it'll apply to you.
Getting thirsty, buddy? Need a drink? All right, little man. I think he wants a drink.
So basically...
Yeah, so just start flipping cards off the top. The first targeted one that you find for Doc Ock is you'll draw it and play it. There it is.
Armless. Remove an ally or villain item from any domain and shuffle it back into that villain's deck. So I have to remove an ally. Here, put this back.
Oh, yeah.
Remove an ally. Fine. Yeah. Electro.
Bye, Electro.
Does he go into my? Sorry. Does he go to my deck? Yeah. The villain's
Into your deck.
Shuffle him back in.
Shuffle him back in. So okay. So that's resolved. And give me one moment, please, because
Uno momento, mi amigos.
Because I did have. Yeah. Scheme! During your turn, if you have no heroes in your domain, just got rid of one, you may play Control of the Underworld. Pay 10 power to complete this scheme.
Ooh, Ron's been gathering it up.
Wow.
That's it.
That's a full stack of 10. That's sick.
And I have now completed 2.
Hey, it's like Kingpin Doc Ock. What's up with that?
That's
so weird.
That's what I kept saying to you guys. I'm like, when the hell does
I
he...
have no idea. I've never seen a comic that when he became Kingpin.
Yeah, it's like...
Wild. That's crazy. That's awesome.
So, I wrote... I have an item, I used blah blah, I got too much on my mind. I can't... Do I want to tempt fate again?
It's there.
Yeah, you know what? I'll just draw one and then I'll end my turn.
Alright. Let's see what we got going on here. I have about 3 different directions I can go in.
2 schemes!
Alright, let's move to Sanctuary 2 to gain 2 power. Now play a card. Small price to pay. Gain 1 power plus 1 additional power for each other villain who controls an Infinity Stone. And you still have one of my stones, so I'll gain 2 more power. For a stack of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Activate. No, not that one. This one. Power Stone. Place Waste 2 +1 strength tokens on an ally you control. 1, a 2. That is 2, 3, 4, 5. Play a card. Did it play a card? Gain power. Activated. Discard. No thanks. Draw up. Drawn to you.
Okay, I think I'm gonna move to Jotunheim. I can. Where do I want to do this in? I'm gonna play a card. It's gonna cost me 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I am playing Thor, brother of Loki. When performing a vanquish action, you may move Thor, brother of Loki, to the location of that action. Thor, brother of Loki is returned to your hand after being used to defeat the event. To defeat an event. It says may,
Yes.
but it doesn't matter because it's not an event. Then I'm going to use my vanquish for them to take out Sif. I'll take her out too because she has 0. Right? No, there's no over. Is there overflow? That's a good question.
Let's see.
Well, either way, we're taking Sif out first. If there's overflow, then I guess the frog.
Defeat one character at any location in your domain by using one or more of your allies in the same location.
Here we go. So let's get Sif out, because I'd rather have a 0 level stuck in there. Are these the stacks that we're picking from?
Yeah, because I just kept bringing up the strength counters from the power counters.
And that's it. So draw a card. And, oh, no, fate. No, I didn't do a fate. I didn't do a fate. Banished! The targeted villain's current power is reduced to 1. Ooh. If the targeted villain is Loki, you may choose power or collected mischief. Oh, shh. Glad I drew this and not you. All right, so the power will be taken down to 1.
Well.
And who's the most powerful we got out here? I think
got 5. Oh, wait. Do they mean the resource?
Yeah, because this is strength.
Yeah. That the tokens that we get is power.
I'm the only one that has power out of the two of us, so
there you go. Ho ho ho! There you go. And that is it. So then draw a card.
That foils some plans.
And over to Ron.
All right.
Actually, foils many plans. Damn it.
Once again, I'm Employee of the Month at the Atomic Research Center.
Excellent.
I'm getting 3...
You research at Atomic Research.
I am constantly there, and right now I'm just... They have pictures of me as Employee of the Month. Villain of the Month. I shall spend 2 to bring out the Sandman again.
Mr. Sandman. Bring me Spider-Man.
Particles.
Anything else? I have no one to vanquish. I have nothing. I guess I will pull a card. And I will cast Thread.
Okay.
Oh. This is a specialty. I mean, nothing changes. This is special.
Oh, yeah, it just goes over there, though. That's perfect. So then you can use that multiple times.
Again and again. I just
as long as you have
that.
the activate, yeah. I will go to the Infinity Well, gain some money. That's 4. I need 3. 1, 2, 3. Do I play a card here? I do. Let's gain 2 more power.
You go down to a hero with the frog.
Frog. Unworthy. Dishonor on you.
But it does cost me 1 mischief per strength.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Damn. And it only works on heroes, not allies. I guess professional courtesy is not going to turn another villains, minions into frogs.
Because those minions cause mischief and mayhem.
True. Maybe that's it.
This is a very, very interesting situation I find myself in. One, two, three, four, five, six. No, not gonna do it. Not gonna play another card. Not gonna discard. Just gonna draw up to 4. John, to you. What a miserable turn.
Yeah, I'm not feeling a good turn coming up for me either.
I think I have 2 setup turns coming. That's not gonna be great. It's a lot of time wasted.
I need to... coming over here, gaining 2. 2. Fate card. Oh,
It sucks.
Ragnarok. That's for me. Loki cannot spend mischief. That screws up plans.
Oh, it's your revenge.
And that's 10.
Oh! Yeah, but those frost giants they're 4 each.
Yeah, right? More frost. There's more frost giants at it.
See, it's not always worth it to dip into the fate. I can play a card.
There is, I did look at my little villain guide here, and somewhere in that deck, I did not know this, I was looking at the special cards in the guide. Adam
get rid of
Warlock is in
these
that
two.
deck somewhere,
Oh.
and as Adam Warlock is on my field, I can't wait.
All right, Ron. I was right. It was a pretty crappy turn for me.
Alright. Once again, back to Empire State for more impropriety.
Empire State.
Grab 2. You know what? I'm going to spend 2. For this plan is foolproof. Find the scheme in your deck or discard pile and add it to Dr. Octopus's hands. Excuse me when with this scheme. Yeah, I like this scheme.
Why not? It worked in Blazing Saddles.
And I am going to draw a fate card.
Bam.
Black Cat. When Black Cat Felicia Hardy is played or relocated, remove 1 item from her new location.
I have 1 item out, the Space Throne. That's an ally. Yep, that's it.
John, you have any good items flying around?
The only item I have in play is the Scepter of Asgard.
Space Throne gives me an extra relocate action.
The problem is...
You look awfully good on a space throne.
He hasn't bothered me. That really doesn't... yeah, we'll cancel around and bring him down.
Use my throne.
Yeah.
That's fine. I think I may have used it twice.
Loki is doing his best to avoid.
But she
the
is blocking that
machinations of
location,
others.
so that is the other part of this.
Yeah, at that point, her special ability is now over, and anyone can just mulch her. And I have 4 cards, and that will be my turn.
I shall move to Sanctuary 2 to gain 2 power. I will use the activate for the Power Stone. Place 2 +1 strength tokens on an ally. This is kind of separate. She's over here. This is going on over here. This brings him up to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, and he has a base of 2, so that's the 7 for this card. So I can put all these back. And he gets discarded. And this gets resolved. Reward. Thanos removes 1 ally controlled by each other villain. So
That one ally.
well, that's the only ally you have, so that's the only one that can be discarded from you.
Oh.
And the one over here is going to be Hobgoblin.
I wonder why.
So Hobgoblin's going to go away, and
Once
that's
again, Loki is just staying in the background, not screwing with you two.
He goes back into what, my discard or my deck?
This is a discard.
Oh.
Yeah, Thanos removes one ally controlled by each other villain, so that's only the discard pile.
And what happens to it? Just like
Stone just hangs out there until I come and get it.
Each other, so it's me and
Each
him.
other villain.
Goodbye, Thor.
And now play a card. Do I really want to spend on this? Yeah, let's do it. I will spend 3 to play Deliver Judgment. Choose a location with an Infinity Stone. Relocate up to 2 allies you control to that location. Place a +1 strength token on each of your allies at that location. So Black Dwarf's just going to shimmy on over here. And he gets buffed up an extra 1 when he gets moved. What else do I got here? I use the activate, I gain power, I played a card, that's that. And I have discards. I do not want to discard right now, so I'll draw my 1 back up to 4, and John, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna come over here and grab 3 power. 1, 2, 3.
You know, you did mess me up a little bit playing Black Cat there.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, here's why. So I had 2 relocates at this space. By destroying my throne, that got rid of one of mine, and you covered another. I've only got the one left now. So that does mess, because I was going here next for other reasons. But smart. That was unintentionally a fantastic play.
To spend
No, it wasn't. I just...
3.
It was just like, it was either going to go somewhere on north or somewhere on...
No, it worked. Is this one of those other locate? Yeah, it is. Let's get this out of here. Here. Oh, no, he disappeared back into the pile. No, that goes there. This one, I just saw one of those green tokens.
Okay, so multiversal Loki is finally coming into
we
play.
got one.
King Loki. So these are placed at the bottom of your
Of our
spots.
allies. Yeah. Oh, our spots are
They get
right.
played to these.
Right.
While King Loki is in a villain's domain, allies removed due to vanquish actions are returned to that villain's hand.
Oh.
And my bonus from it, Loki gains 1 mischief per ally used in the vanquish action. I think I'm going to put this over here with Mysterio, I think.
So Mysterio comes back to my hand.
Yes.
If you use him in a vanquish.
Yeah.
Not right now.
Yeah, I'll put him there. So you get a bonus from it. You need to relocate him and use him to vanquish someone, like Ryan's minions there. He goes back to your hand instead of your discard pile. It's fine. Go ahead, use him.
Don't have enough to get rid of him, though. He has 8. He has 8 power.
It'll come up again. There'll be other fights.
Well, okay, so how much power does Sandman's got? 3. And how much does Mysterio have?
He only has 2.
Oh.
And
Well, I mean, hey, maybe
that's
you got
it.
stuff
I
in your
will
hand.
draw 1 and let Ron go to town.
Well, alright, let's see. I will go back to the hidden laboratory. I will gain 1 power. I will discard 3 of my cards.
Is there any way to get rid of the multiversal Lokis? I don't think so.
No.
I will.
They give us each a nice little effect.
Yeah.
You get something, I get
I
something.
will pull a.
Oh, tempting fate, eh?
Under surveillance, all players must play with their hands
it's a global
fully
event.
revealed to all other players.
Scheiße.
Reward: place all the cards from your hand back into your villain's deck. Shuffle it and draw five cards.
Oh man, what's the strength on this?
10.
Oh, all right.
All players must play with their hands fully revealed to all. Yeah, so that has. So that's everyone.
Yep.
That's a world event, so to speak.
And we can all contribute to that.
Yes.
And I guess I will.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a spot to put my stuff to. Here, put it there.
Yeah, that's. But it's all the dumb stuff I don't want.
Yeah, but you cleared your deck out,
Yeah, that's true.
so now you can reshuffle next time you got to draw.
And all right, guys, that'll be it. And there's my.
There's a lot of words on a lot of those cards, man. Jesus. Oh my god. It's like a paragraph on each card. Wow. All right, that's tough. All right, what do I got going on here then? I'm bring Stone back out. I gotta move first. Yeah, okay. Let's move back to Titan to gain a power. I'll then relocate Black Dwarf back to my domain. Have him come chill over on the Infinity Well. Gonna get my Reality Stone back, which turns into perform a Vanquish action. Your ally. Oh, it's actually the same effect. All right, perform a Vanquish action. Your allies are not discarded as a result of the Vanquish action. Perfect. Let's just stick it right there. Okay. I moved. I gained a power. I can try to play a card. Oh yeah, let's spend 2 to play Consult the Well. Choose a player. That player receives an unclaimed Infinity Stone.
I don't
You've
have
got.
anyone out.
If I can still use it
that's
on
right,
you, but
and
you can play one from your hand, or you can, if you don't have one in your hand,
I go through.
you go through the deck until you find one and play it. But you do have the allies out, so wrong.
What?
What? Would you like
No.
the Soul Stone, the Space Stone, or the Mind
For
Stone?
crying out loud! You give me another gem.
Yes, you can have another gem.
Hey, but at least if you give it to this guy, he goes back to your hand.
That's true. Space Stone, you may relocate any number of your allies. Soul Stone, play an ally for free from your discard pile. Mind Stone, find any card in your deck, then play it in your hand.
Yeah, the ally.
Soul Stone?
Soul Stone.
Who gets the Soul Stone?
Because the soul.
Sandman. Actually, Sandman already goes back into your hand when he dies.
Yeah.
And who's the other one you have out? Mysterio?
It's a Mysterio. Yeah, that's the only 2 I have out. But that's not the same as using him as a vanquish action. So, no, I'll go with the same.
Sandman gets the Soul Stone? Alright. I don't think I want to tempt fate now that I know what's in there. Well, one of the cards that's in there. I don't want Adam Warlock to show his ugly mug. I really don't. So I will... Oh, I only have 3 cards in my hand. It's my hand over here. And I will... Black Swan.
Huh?
I don't know. If Black Swan is at the same location as an Infinity Stone, she gains strength equal to the strongest ally not under your control at her location. Never heard of this character
No, it
before.
doesn't ring a bell with me either. Doesn't look familiar. Must be one of Thanos' cronies.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. John, over to you.
Okay. Let's see if things happen right. Oh. I come over here and grab 2. Play a card. Multiverse! Kid Loki. If the villain whose domain Kid Loki is played to moves to Kid Loki's location, they gain 4 power.
Oh my god.
I'll gain 1 power and 2 mischief. You love that well, don't you?
Yes, I love that well. that well is my 3.
Well, now it's your
Yeah,
7.
Yeah.
Dude, how can you not go there every turn?
Power and
How? I ask
mischief.
again, how?
Okay.
Okay, then. So I moved, I got power, I played that. Do I want to attempt fate? I don't think I'm going to attempt fate this time.
What are the event cards? So I have it's play with a handout and it's 10.
Yeah, play with the handout for the under surveillance, yeah. And with mine, Ragnarok, I can't spend mischief.
Oh right. Yeah, no, that's fine. I just need to know.
So 1 and then Ron. And games within. I got 2 of those now. Games within
I
games.
guess that's not really such a bad card because it's really not affecting us.
Honestly,
much.
I don't really need to look at your cards. I'm just like, well, I can't really read John's cards because he's upside down
so
and my eyes.
many words too.
Games within games. Spend 2 mischief. You may relocate any multiversal card to either a new domain, to a new location in the same domain, or remove it from play to your discard pile. I have 2 of those. Power of a God, you've already felt the experience of that. I spend mischief and I do that much strength damage. And then who's the tricky one? It's a specialty card. When I use the activate power on a spot, I get to pay power equal to the number of multiverse cards in play, then gain that much mischief.
Here we go.
I have delivered judgment. Choose a location with an infinity stone. Relocate up to 2 allies you control that location. Place a +1 strength token on each of your allies at that location. Mad Titan is choose a character you do not control in the same location as one of your allies. Defeat that character. The cost to play the Mad Titan is equal to the strength of the defeated character. Warp Reality. Search your discard pile for an effect card, put it in your hand. And Black Swan, as we all saw before. If Black Swan is at the same location as an Infinity Stone, she gains strength equal to the strongest ally not under your control.
Well, gentlemen, I'll just read this as I'm doing stuff.
Okay.
I shall move. I shall collect power.
Power.
See my power. Get in there. Get in.
Now, is your goal to generate mischief or spend mischief?
Gain and spend.
Gain and spend.
Gain and spend 10.
Gotcha.
I'll spend 1
I've only spent a measly 3.
for lab equipment. That.
You
Now
love that card.
Nice.
Now that has an activation card, and with that,
That's how he gets the wall out in his field.
now I have a scheme. During your turn, if there's at least 1 item at each of your locations, and no heroes in your domain, you may play
Infinity
Master of
Stone.
Atomic Power and complete this scheme.
The Infinity Stone counts as an item.
Yes, it does.
So now that's 3 schemes.
3 out of 5.
He's got 3 schemes. I've got 3 stones with a 4th one out right now. Yeah. Real interesting. Things are
4 out of
getting
10.
real interesting.
I'm trailing a little bit, but still showing.
I gotta reshuffle my deck.
Oh, yeah, you're all out.
Your turn's done.
And then you're drawing 4.
Yeah. Well, I have to shuffle it. Then I'll draw 2 up, up to 4.
Okay.
And then I'll end my turn.
All right, then I will start my turn. while you're
Yeah.
doing that. I will begin by man. Do I really want to do this? I think I do.
You want to go there?
I think I might.
Yeah, go ahead. Check things out. I'll give you a little extra power if you go there. Go ahead. What is it? I get 1 power and 2 mischief if you go there?
Yep.
If.
If the villain whose domain Kid Loki's played in moves to Kid Loki's location, they gain 4 power. And then on top of the 3 that's already there.
You need power, don't you? Kid Loki will help you. Kid Loki's your friend. Trust Kid Loki. Trust King Loki, Ron.
Moving to the Infinity Well, gain your power and your mischief.
1 power, 2 mischief.
I will gain my 7 power. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whoops. I will then play one card for the strength for power 3 of Delivered Judgment. Choose a location within Infinity Stone. Relocate up to 2 allies you control to that location. The only one that's out right now is the Black Dwarf. So the Black Dwarf gets to rumble on over here and say what's up. He also gains +1 strength. I will then play a second card, the Mad Titan. Choose a character you do not control in the same location as one of your allies. Defeat that character. The cost to play the Mad Titan is equal to the strength of the defeated character. How much strength does Sandman have? 3 power. That goes here. Sandman is defeated. He goes back to your hand.
And sometimes use it in a vanquish. You may.
Oh, in a vanquish.
This was an effect. So he defeat that character. So discard pile.
Discard.
I do not need to spend a vanquish action. So
see, you should have given the stone to the guy that's going to go back to your hand because you got King Loki watching after you. Come back.
Really, minion.
I spent 3 power. I played 2 cards. I have a discard here. I will not be using it. I will draw my 2 cards. Another Mad Titan and Death's Favor. Death's Favor.
King Loki. Well, King Loki is in a villain's domain.
Yep.
Allies removed due to a vanquish actions are returned to that villain's hand. Loki. It doesn't specifically say. Like, if this guy, it's just like, as long as it's in the domain.
Is it a vanquish action at that location?
It doesn't say location, it just says in the villain's domain.
Wow.
Kid Loki's powerful, so it goes back to your hand.
It was not a vanquish action.
Oh,
Was it an effect?
It was an effect.
that's right.
Oh.
Yeah, it did not use the...
It was from this card. I can use the vanquish action to beat my opponent's allies.
All right.
But I did not use the vanquish action this time. I will need to use it soon, though, which is unfortunate. But yeah. Death's Favor, you may choose to perform an activate or vanquish action when you move to this location. It's an item that I can have out at one of these places. That's the card I just drew.
Okay. I got a lot of power.
I'm going to shuffle this back.
I'm going to come over here.
Actually, there's
I'm gonna
nice bit of discard cards, so we do not do that.
3. Bring out the specialty. Who's the tricky one? And not in a spot to do it at the moment, but pay power. When I can activate pay power equal to the number of multiverse cards in play, and then you gain that much mischief. And then the other card I'm going to play is Games Within Games. Spend 2 mischief. Spend 2 mischief, and I can relocate a multiverse card to either a new domain, to a new location in the same domain, or remove it from play. So you don't seem very happy with Kid Loki. I don't like the way you
King Loki.
I don't like the way you're treating King Loki.
No.
So I'm going to put this over with Kid Loki.
On the same spot. Okay.
Yeah. Because I know you're going to be going there.
Oh, yes.
So that was that was 2 cards spent. I'm not going to draw a Fate, and there's no fighting going on. So drawing 2 back up. Lady Loki, Multiverse, and Sorcerer Supreme Loki, Multiverse. Lady Loki, when the villain whose domain Lady Loki is played in fills their hand, they may take cards from their discard pile and or their villain deck. Loki gains 1 mischief for each card taken from the discard pile.
Interesting.
And Sorcerer Supreme Loki, when taking a Fate action, the villain whose domain Sorcerer Supreme Loki is played in draws 3 Fate cards plays one and discards the others. Loki gains 1 mischief each time that villain takes a fate action. You want that to avoid Adam Warlock.
Oh, yes.
And then to Ron.
Alright, back to Empire State. Grab 2 more power. And let's see what I do. First off, I shall spend the 1 to bring out lab equipment. And I'll go install it in my undersea base. So now that location has activation.
Back door standing there, a lab terminal shows up. You're like, what's this?
I shall then spend 2 to Genius Scientist effect. Draw 5 cards, discard 4 cards from your hand. So draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
I couldn't have done that. Ragnarok is out.
3.
And what's Ragnarok do again?
I can't spend.
Oh. And what was it? It was moving.
Yeah, so
Okay.
he goes back over to who's Mysterio.
I'm just gonna put that there.
4. And I shall spend 2 more for this plan is foolproof. Find a scheme in your deck or discard pile and add it to Dr. Octopus's hand.
This
So,
will be his 4th scheme, potentially.
find a scheme. Schemes. What the fuck is my scheme? That's a speciality. Scheme. I shall put this in my hand. I shall reshuffle this. And then I will draw up to. I have 3 cards, so I shall draw up to 1 and end my turn.
Every turn, give an ally in your domain. You may play the Master Planner. Remove that ally.
A lot of my schemes are actually getting harder. So guys, get Spider-Man out. Get Spider-Man out, or someone who's closely allied with them, because I need these guys out.
Felicia Hardy is over here. She's hanging out with Thanos. I don't know what she's doing over here. She's not belonging nowhere. But that's okay. She'll be rid of soon. I will be moving to Titan to relocate Black Dwarf to nowhere to regain my stone. Black Dwarf's got like 3 of these already. Soul Stone. Play an ally for free from your discard pile. Let's arrange these. I'm actually going to play these up here, I think, instead. Soul Stone, Reality Stone, Power Stone, and Time Stone. Well, I guess I need to play them here because that's the specialty space. Ah! Yes, that's easier. Alright, so I moved Black Dwarf back. I can fade. Oh, I gain a power. And I can play a card. Do I want for Black Swile, or do I want to use this? Effect card in hand. Effect card. That one I don't think is going to help me. What are the other effects on my discard? Oh, Yes, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I will spend 1 power to play Warp Reality. Search your discard pile for an effect card and put it in your hand. That card will be Consult the Well.
Love that card.
Got to use it to get my stones out.
Yeah. Sounded dirty.
Yeah, it did. I heard what I said after I said it.
I don't know well to keep the stones out.
Let's play a fake card. Why not? Life Model Decoy. When Life Model Decoy, Shield is defeated, find a hero. Yeah, we played this before. I will play this on. Yeah, let's play this over on Empire State. You've been going to Empire State a lot, so let's kill that.
Loves that place.
It's only got 2 power.
After we got rid of all those clingy girls over
Yeah, right.
And that is my turn. I have 4 cards in my hand, so I will not draw.
I will come over here and grab 3. Okay, who's the tricky one? So I have 2 multiversal characters in play.
Mm-hmm.
So I pay power equal to that number. 1, 2. And then gain that much mischief. Nothing is stopping me from gaining it. It's just stopping
Can't
me from
spend
spending it. Play a card. I did that out of order. Should have played the card first. Oh well. There you go, Ron. Lady Loki.
I'm having all sorts of Loki parties here.
Loki's love you.
You are getting invaded by an awful lot of different people.
Player fills their hand. They may take cards from their discard pile and/or their villain deck. Loki gains 1 mischief for each card taken from the discard pile.
And then I will draw a card, which we know that's Sorcerer Supreme Loki. And I put back from before.
Right.
From overdrawing. So, Ron.
Wow. Alright, well, first I'm going to move this guy here. I'm going to grab me 3 tokens.
And Lady Loki is there. So
when the villain whose domain Lady Loki is played to fills their hand, they may take cards.
Oh yeah, this is the one that it's land on, and you get to generate mischief.
Yeah, you see, if I take,
Unless there's something in the rulebook about whenever a player goes to where Loki's multiverse things are, does something like being your villain guide.
Yeah, when I'm replenishing my hand, I can either take cards from the discard pile or the villain deck.
Yeah,
but
that's right.
Loki gains 1 misses for each card taken from discard pile. Like, if there's a card in here I want, which probably is, and if I take 2 of them, then he gets mischief. So let's try this out. First, I will spend the 1 for the Master Planner's Henchmen. When Master Planner's Henchmen are played, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. You may discard any number of them. In here. Get in there, you son of a... Okay, so I shall look at the top 3 cards. Where? I shall choose not to discard any of them, to which I will activate my scheme card.
Oh no.
The Master Planner. During your turn, if you have an ally in your domain, you may play the Master Planner. I have allies. Reveal the top 5 cards of your deck. If you reveal 2 or more allies, you complete this scheme.
Ah.
Top 5 of my deck. I have Master Planner.
There's an ally.
There's the vulture.
There's 2 allies.
You know, I'll just take a look at the. I could look at 5, but that's it. You know. Four.
More schemes.
Actually, they don't say what happens after I reveal them. Yeah, I just have to reveal them.
If it says reveal, then that means that we go to discard.
Let's see if there's anything about the terminology. Sometimes there is. But maybe not.
Wow. 2, 3, 4.
If a card instructs you to reveal cards, you must show those cards to all players. If the cards are in your hand, show those specific cards to your opponents, then return them to your hand. When revealing cards from your villain or fate decks, turn the cards face up as you draw so all players can see them. Once finished revealing cards, shuffle all unchosen revealed cards back into your deck. If you ever need to reveal a card from a villain or fate deck when it's empty, shuffle it. Okay, shuffle back into your deck.
Yeah. Excellent. And wow, the deck is awfully light now.
Got a lot of cards out.
Yeah, right. Okay, I just have to draw 2.
Yeah, I wish I had some allies to go over there and start dealing with your shit.
And that will be my turn.
That's the key. That's to start fading him and putting allies out to block his stuff. And yeah, that's probably what I have to start doing. But for now, oh, right, that's what I have going on right now. Okay, go here, spend gain 2 power. Actually, I'm just gonna spend those 2 power immediately, so I'm just not gonna bother taking it. Consult the well. Who would like a stone, Ron?
You're the only one that can take one.
I only have. Well, there's the master, and then there's still. Yeah, give Mysterio.
Would Mysterio like to use the Space Stone, which lets you relocate any number of allies, or the Mind Stone? Find any card in your deck and then add it to your hand.
Maybe we'll relocate one.
Space Stone. Cool. And then activate. I will be activating the Reality Stone's effect. Perform a Vanquish action. Your allies are not discarded as a result of the Vanquish action. Black Dwarf is on the same space as Black Cat.
Yes.
Black Dwarf has 6, 7, 8, 9. He has 3 times the amount of power that Black Cat has.
Ooh.
Black Cat is now a spot on the wall. And he does not get consumed as part of that fate action.
Her luck didn't help her.
No, it did not. Generated power. I used an activation. I played a card. Yes, I played that card. Not going to discard, so draw back up to 4. Over to you.
Scheiße. Okay.
Is there a reward on the global event?
Yeah, place all the cards from your hand back into your villain deck.
Oh, and reshuffle and draw. Okay.
Which is why no one's even bothered.
Yeah, it's kind of like, I kind of want the cards I have.
But also, it's kind of like, it's like, you see my cards, and then you're like, I got crappy cards. So.
Yeah, but I know you have schemes out. That's the problem. Like, knowing you have schemes is gonna.
Okay, you have to come over here, grab a tour. Play a card. I'll spend a 4. 2, 3, 4. No, that's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's see. They saw Supreme Loki. Yeah, you will.
The well?
Yeah.
Taking the fate action, the villain whose domain Sorcerer Supreme Loki is played to draws 3 fate cards and plays 1 and discards the others. Okay.
And then back up. That's the final card, Viking Loki, and then I'll be reshuffling it.
Wow,
Like
all
next
of your
turn.
multiversal Lokis were at the bottom of your deck. That sucks.
And with the exception of one, all of my Generate Mischief cards.
That
are at the
sucks.
bottom. Yeah. Which also sucks because that means all of my allies that could have been out fighting
are now in the discard or have been all kind of vanquished. Well, now they get redrawn back up.
Yeah. So I
at
finally
least
have a chance to get rid of this.
Yes.
Because between that fact and this, that has really been holding me back.
Mm-hmm. All right. What do you got, Ron?
Oh, I shall.
I want to do. I'm going to do.
No, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just muttering to myself, guys. It's always a bad sign. Okay.
It's fine if you start talking to yourself. The only problem is when you start answering yourself.
I will go to the hidden.
I answer myself all the time. I love a good conversation.
Grabbing a token. Blah.
You know, there's some people that don't have an inner dialogue.
I've never heard that. I have heard the one where it's actually like a condition where they can't visualize something in their head.
Mm-hmm. That's probably aphantasia.
I think that's it.
You don't have an imagination.
Yeah. It's like you can't. Like you can ask someone, like, "Hey, imagine an apple," and a normal person would think of a round object, round red object. But there are some people who just like can't visualize that.
Yeah.
I am discarding 3 cards. And I am going to play a fate card.
Okay.
Oh. Adam Warlock.
Not dead, just resting. The targeted villain discards their hand and draws a villain card.
Me or John, take your pick.
Who has the most in their hand?
We both have 4. He's got his mischief people. I've got cards. I've got an ally. I've got the Mad Titan. I've got.
Yeah, but I got Ragnarok out. I'm not really.
Can't
a
really
threat.
spend anything.
Well, now that I just realized you have a lot of your stones
I
out.
got 4 stones out. I got 4 stones active. You have my 5th one, and I got 1 hanging out over there.
Get rid of you.
Get rid of my hand. Here, okay. I discard. Is it discard my hand? Draw a villain card. Oh, well, I have to put this out. Right. Corvus Glaive. When Corvus Glaive is relocated to another player's domain, you may also relocate one of the Legions of Thanos ally to his location.
And that I will draw up to my deck. 3 cards. 3. And I'll call it a day.
Alright. I will be moving.
This poor Scepter of Asgard has been sitting out here since the
Sitting there
beginning of the
with
game.
nothing on
Unclaimed.
it. Without a hand, there's not a whole lot I can do here.
I think he snagged the planets with his.
So yes, I was gonna get that stone back this turn.
Yeah, well, I noticed how many stones he actually has, and I'm like, oh, he's close to winning.
You got 4 schemes done out of your 5, and you got a 5th one in your hand.
My hands are tied. Don't worry about me.
Well, you're about to get all your minions back.
We don't know what order this is going to happen in. Worry about Ron.
All right, let's go to nowhere to relocate. Black Dwarf. Yeah, we're gonna relocate Black Dwarf to where the stone's hanging out.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Here
I'm finding these Infinity Stones. I'm trying to hide them in my hidden laboratory.
Yeah, the stones show up, and then you just have. I'll take that, puny man.
An arm just reaches through the wall.
Yeah, a portal appears. Black Dwarf sticks his head in and just puts his hand out, places it in the stone, comes back. Oh man.
Each time my allies go, hey, what the hell is this stone?
What? It's like when Frankenstein was beating you up and horrified.
Oh, he just kept back to space. That's right. Forgot about that. All right, so I relocated. I'm not going to use that Vanquish. I will. You know, I'm not going to play that card. Oh, actually, no, I will. How much power is it? 3. Yeah, I'll spend the 3 power to get Corvus Glaive out. And yeah, I'll Fate. Banished. Oh, we just pulled that. Target villain's current... Oh no, that's a different one. Target villain's current power is reduced to 1. If the targeted villain is Loki, you choose power or collected mischief. Mischief is placed back in the unused pile. Oh. If the targeted villain is Loki, you choose power or collected mischief. That's going to be collected mischief.
Oh. How much collected?
Down to 1.
Oh.
I mean, that's the only option there.
Yeah.
My turn is done. I have no hand. I will drop back up to 4. And I will reveal these. Warp reality, consult the world, legions of Thanos, and Black Swan.
3. Play a card, Viking Loki. I'm playing right here, Ron. Read that, because you're on that spot. That might help.
If the villain, whose domain Viking Loki is played to, moves to Viking location.
Oh, well.
Moves to the location. Maybe change where you want to have it.
He kind of needs it there to give him extra power.
All allies they control gain +1 strength. One of Loki's allies gains +1 strength. Loki gains 2 mischief.
God, he didn't move there.
I did not move there.
Black Dwarf's also up to 9 power.
Yeah.
Well, nobody else is going to be attacked by over there but you. I need that out anyway, so enjoy.
Fine. Just keep stacking them up, guys.
There's so many cards!
just keep stacking them up, guys.
So I believe that's 4 multiverse I have out now.
Yes, I've got 2. And he has another 2.
So I can spend 4 power.
Oh, to gain 4 mischief.
Gain 4 mischief.
It wasn't that big a loss. You gained it right back.
And then that's it. So shuffle, drawer, and Ron. Go ahead, buddy.
Okay. Excuse me. Okay, let's see now. Let's see. I shall move to, once again, to my office at the Atomic Research Center. I will gain 3. And now I shall...
Again, just trust me. Good.
I shall spend 2 to bring out Vulture at the Empire State University. I will spend 2 more to bring out my speciality. No one stops Dr. Octopus. Gain power equal to the number of completed schemes.
Oh.
So that'll be +4.
That gave some nice power.
Oh, that does have the Vanquish.
Yes.
I shall choose to have Vulture vanquish the life model decoy.
Here is the discard pile.
So you get to choose a shield agent to take its place.
Now, is that by itself, quote, a hero?
It says hero. It is listed as hero.
then I'm taking what I want. During your turn, if you defeated any non-Spider-Man hero,
That's what that
you may
was.
play taking what I want. Reveal the top 4 cards of your deck.
But is that in your hand or in play?
It's a scheme, so I think once it's like it's considered a condition.
Right.
Like once
Yeah,
the criteria
yeah.
are met.
I didn't hear him say it was a scheme.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I didn't know.
Reveal the top 4 cards of your deck.
Mhm.
If the total cost is greater than that hero's strength, complete this scheme.
That hero is only 2.
So the
Reveal how many cards?
top 4.
Oh, so if any of the top 4 are 2 cost or higher, the game is over. Well, that's only a 1. And there's a 2. That's game.
There's 3, 4.
Ron, I think you won the last time we played too.
Nice.
When we sold it.
Barely, I think. Yeah, because
And that's his fifth scheme.
Taskmaster, not only did he have to collect a certain amount of allies, but then he had to like start his academy.
Yeah, yeah.
I was wondering what Taskmaster. I was considering playing Taskmaster.
Yeah, you had to get like a certain number of.
There was an ally.
They weren't like allies, but like students or something.
Mhm.
You had to get a certain number of them in order to then get the scheme starting your academy.
It would have taken me 2 turns to get Ragnarok out of here. 4 and 4 is 8. Would have taken me on here. Could have got 2 out in play. And somewhere here like a third one that would have got that out, and then I could then I probably would have been 2 turns away from winning.
It might have been
3.
more because my plan for my next turn was I was going to come here and I was going to play the well card on you to force an ally into one of those spaces instead of you being able to play it up on a Ragnarok.
Mm-hmm.
I was also going to use the activation here to use a vanquish and
Yeah.
kill, so that way I keep Black Dwarf, and I get to keep Black Dwarf, and I defeat who's a Mysterio.
So, what did
Livingstone.
that say about?
So it was you get you if you don't have an ally in your hand,
Yeah.
then you pull from the deck until you draw one, and then it gets played in your domain, in one of the spaces in your domain, and the stone gets applied.
That wouldn't have stopped me because I can move him to an event,
Oh, okay, perfect.
and he would have been the next top one drawn. So that actually wouldn't have stopped.
It
my
would have stopped. That's right. Yeah. Okay.
The only other scheme I would have had, I needed a Spider-Man hero out.
Yeah,
Once I defeated that, then that would have been it.
and that just didn't come
Oh,
out.
so you want fate cards played to you after a certain
For,
point?
for this particular
Oh.
one, during your turn, if you defeated any Spider-Man hero, you may play Revenge on Spider-Man. Pay power equal to that hero's strength and complete this scheme. So that's what I was kind of looking out for.
Yeah.
I was just kind of like, oh, is there a Spider-Man hero? And I was just like, no. Well, I mean, Black Cat came out, but she was.
Yeah, Black Cat got played.
Maybe we should
to
try
my
this in a couple
space.
of weeks. This is all about defeating the spiders. And we actually get to play members of the Sinister Six.
Oh, we had a bunch of Universal events popping up.
I am victorious.
Wow, yeah, there's no.
That was good. Even though, I mean, yeah, I don't feel bad for losing because it wasn't so much my scheming that was so. It was I literally could not get the cards out that I needed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the time this came out, there was literally no more allies in my deck to deal with it.
Well, that's what actually happened to me the first time was that when I formed the Sinister Six.
Oh, you had like 4 or 5 of them, and we knocked a couple out.
Because if during your turn, if there's at least 5 of your allies in your domain, and at least 1 of your allies at each location, you may play Sinister Six. I was trying to. This was the first scheme card I got, which is why I was trying to build, and then you guys kept
I
knocking.
kept killing him because I wanted the stones. Man, I was about to get that 5th stone. I had 1 left.
I know that's why I looked over. I was like, oh, at first I was about to say, so don't you guys have any schemes that you completed? And then I just happened to see
I had 4 stones, and I had the card to play the 6th. I was gonna play the 6th and have it out and ready to go, and then I was gonna start moving. I'm like, okay, Corvus Glaive can move with one of these guys, so I'll move him over there and like hope that he can defeat the hero, and the hero was gonna move. So it's like it's an interesting snowball effect of like what would have been triggered by what.
Wow, that was close. That was a lot closer than I thought it was.
It was coming down to.
Yeah.
I mean, even with me, I mean, because as soon as I had this out of the way,
You were done.
two or maybe 3 turns.
Yeah.
Because because by the most brilliant jest, by the tricky one, pay power points equal to the number of multi. Oh no, yeah, it was this? So yeah, the spend, -1. So I could do.
His
Let's take the strongest dude.
equal to their strength.
1,
here.
2,
Yeah.
3, 4,
Yeah, spend the
5,
mischief.
6, 7. On the same turn, if I'm here with a double card, I would get another 2. That would make it 9. So if I was able to get just 1 card played on the next turn after that. So yeah, I mean, I'm looking at
You were right. That's
4, maybe 4 turns, 4 turns away.
I think I'm about the same, 3 or 4.
Depending on what your things did to,
Yeah.
all our plans. But yeah, this game was very close.
Yeah, that's what I had to ask because I'm looking at it going. It just says hero.
That's a hero. Yeah, that's a non-spider hero.
And
That's
it's
exactly
like
what it
hero.
was.
I'm like, that's it. I got the conditions.
Good game.
That was
guys.
awesome. That was fun. Yeah. Yeah, I love the variation on this compared to the other 2 versions of it because it does, and now it makes it. So I kept wondering, like, why wouldn't these be cross-compatible? Like, why can't someone play Thanos and someone play Darth Vader and someone play, Maleficent?
They tweak the rules
and it's
enough
because
here
the
and there.
rules are slightly different in order to not let those crossovers
Same
happen.
thing with the King of New York, King of Tokyo. There's enough differences between the 2 sets that you can't mix them up.
Yeah.
Which I don't really like when they do that, but
I mean, I can see why, because it's like there are certain tweaks that, like, because the Disney Villainous has a lot of. I feel like the gameplay on that one's a little more restrictive, but it's also a little more. Like you can strategize a lot more turns in advance because there's only so many things you have access to in that. With the Star Wars one and with the Marvel one, there's a lot more going on. I feel like so you almost have to have 4 different plans ready to go in case something is going to go awry. Especially the Star Wars ones. Yeah, and they did, especially the Star Wars ones where it's like, because you have 2 different resource pools you got to match. This is a little bit like the way that you have your with the mischief tokens. That's a little bit how like almost every character plays in the Star Wars game.
oh okay.
Where they have the power points and then they have a separate pool of resources that they can pull from to try to get their plans out.
Kind of like they do in the Marvel Champions, also with like Iron Man and War Machine.
Yeah, where it's like they have to have things stacked up in order to use
Rocket.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you have to make sure you have the stuff that gives you more ammo.
Yeah.
Replenishes like the ammo bunkers.
You got some of my
I have
Lokis.
2 of your Lokis. You gave me back my Black Dwarf.
Yeah, I believe I handed back all your Loki cards. From
Yeah, I don't see them by you. So you did, yeah.
I only had 4 lab equipments. I thought I had more.
All right, so thank you very much for checking this out. We're just hitting the 3-hour mark. Wow, a lot longer than we thought it was going to go. Everyone, hope you enjoyed Marvel Villainous for the 20-sided Warriors. I'm your buddy Big John at G for 2 Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming, and I am out of here with the biggest set of lungs on YouTube.